DB's still prepping, but let me. So I'm just gonna assume that this is gonna be the consistent order. So it'd be. Okay. Okay, recitation. Uh-oh. We lost him, dude. What happened?
Just
Goose?
when you said.
Oh no, that's not. Oh, it's Drayan. I think Drayan was top middle though, so. Clam's gonna be like about here, I think. DB's up there. Dottie's right here.
Oh wait, is Spirit not in this one?
Spirit is not able to be here today.
Okay.
I was notified.
I just rendered out the intro.
Oh, it's fine. You can keep. Yeah, just keep minutes. It's fine. Oh,
Hey,
that
hey.
changes things. There we go.
I have some guy drive past me and look at me like I'm the fucking.
He's like, what is this guy doing? He's driving a truck, and he's on a video call. He's gonna call your company straight up.
Hands free, not breaking it.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Yeah, respect the hustle.
Clam is the dedicated boy. Clam and I go way back, dude. Not way back, but like pretty. Okay.
About 6 months.
Yeah, about 6 months.
About as far back as anybody else I've met on PC.
Most likely. Dude, why can't I move Clams so it just matches like right where his camera's at? This thing's tripping on me. It's gonna have to be good enough, dude. DBs needs to go up a bit. I think this is good.
I
Alright.
kind of need to render it out again real quick. So.
Okay. Dude, the Dotties are just the cheer, dude. They're all cheering for you, dude.
Oh wait.
I apologize, guys. That
Are we live right now?
Yeah, I'm sorry we lost some viewership there because I had to restart because I was on PS4. It didn't register that I had a second monitor input, so it wouldn't put display capture on this monitor, so I had to turn it off. But yeah, so the reason we gave you guys VIP is so that you guys can chat and put your links without, you know, potentially being blocked, and so that you just look different from people that aren't on this podcast. So that way, you know, I'll tell you guys to like message like hi or something in chat so it shows like, hey, click on this person to follow. Well, now it's just that much more distinctive from the rest of the chat. So it has all the people with the diamonds, dude. All those VIP badges. Those are people that are on the podcast.
Feels good, man.
That's
So-
not a good use of it. I never thought about that.
So it was the Limp Walrus's idea, who's also in chat, by the way. Follow now for future streams. What? It's crazy. But here's the thing, like in the future though, when I actually have VIPs though, like I'll have to like un-VIP them like during the podcast. But it shouldn't be a big deal. It won't be a big deal. Make sure I got the questions all primed up.
I don't think I have your clip. Sorry, Clam.
Oh, I don't think he has one. Shoot,
okay.
I didn't ask him that earlier today. I need to get one for Clem in the future for when he's like on like a full one. But
Oh, for the
yeah, but he didn't get a huge heads up on this.
Okay, no, that's.
He was
no
able to come
worries
through
at all.
because Spirit could not. But Goose Boy,
so
thank you
good.
for your hosting. Oh, I have to disable notifications. Give me a second.
That's really
That reminds
fun.
me.
He's a fully able man.
So I have to go stream elements, and then I have to fix some stuff. Where are my alerts at? Delete, dude. It's so sad that I can't just like hide them. They'll still go off. I suppose this is why like Streamlabs OBS is better or something.
Oh, Streamlabs OBS is so
I have to
good.
like undo. I have to like clear out all the links, or else I'll get pop-ups for alerts. So, and then I have to turn off some chat stuff, and that's it.
Huh.
Or else you guys will be freaking gambling away mid-stream, distracting us. And then we'll get started as soon as that's done.
Hopefully it does.
How's everyone's week been, stream-wise?
Good, man.
Good.
Great, man. Great.
You've been winning some games, dude.
What's that?
I was hype on that Slay the Spire, dude. He was actually schwacking everybody.
The pop off, dude. The Slay the Spire pop off.
At least while I was watching today, you didn't lose, but just throwing it out there.
You thinking about going pro, dude.
Alright, chat alerts are off. Oh, see, they block sugar from chatting. I'm gonna allow it because you took the time to replace a curse word. Kind of mixed up a little bit. See, Goose, why you gambling right now, dude? Why you gambling?
Trying to prove a point, dude.
That's true. That's true.
That the system's rigged. Or...
I can't lose, dude. I'm trying to prove that I can't lose.
Maybe it favors VIPs.
Maybe.
Ooh.
Oh
Can
my
you imagine?
gosh.
Exposed.
Well, I don't think so. I think when it's turned off, it's turned off.
The rise and fall of recitation.
What? Oh, the rise and fall.
It makes his point
This is where we
gambling
capped out,
more
dude.
favorable towards the
Hey,
VIPs.
Dude, come on, man. Come on.
Didn't
Guys, the house always
no
wins.
one's arrived.
Didn't something similar like that happen with like a Counter-Strike gambling website? That guy got.
Oh, rip.
Yeah. Rip came out.
His
dude.
apology video was like, I did nothing wrong. Like, it was like, I don't know, man. Why would you release an apology video and then like but without apologizing though?
Mhm.
That's all I'm saying. Okay, I have notifications right now. I gotta see. Oh, that's from Drain and Goose. I got you guys. I read up, boys. I check your Discord announcements on the daily.
Hey, so do you still want us to do like the same type of, I guess, layout for our streams too, where we kind of go live and have the official
Yeah.
podcast? Got it.
Yeah.
Got it set up there. Ready to go.
I can't do any of that. I
Oh,
apologize.
yeah. Hey, totally understandable. Actually driving. So, fair enough, dude. I have to pull out one last stop here, and then we'll be ready to go.
Good, man.
Limp keeping me educated on my own questions, making sure I got the goods. I still have to get a link up.
So DB, did you get a haircut?
I did.
Dude, you look slick, dude. You look slick.
I actually did. Thank you for noticing. I appreciate that.
Wonder what chat's gonna say today, guys. It's too late. Hey, you got nothing left, okay?
I can't see.
He's got the nice taper, dude. A little bit of a shadow going on. Okay,
Doing good.
Hey, dude. Woo.
it's
I
respectable.
think I'm alright.
Yo, Freedom. Oh, did Freedom hop over?
Okay,
Chat.
I'm turning off the music because we're almost ready. I think I just need the intro video and we're good to go. Dottie has abandoned his post, dude. Wait, Stephanie hosted a second time. Oh, it's because I went offline and back online. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Do
How
you
do you
think
do
it'd be more beneficial for me to just raid and host, or do you think it's more beneficial to keep it
I have
live and
no
just sending
idea.
them over as they come?
I would say as they come, because there's people that may not have been in your stream that like stopped by late, and they're like,
Got
"Where'd
you.
DB go?" It's like, "Oh wait, he's still live. He's just somewhere else." Wait, I'm almost falling asleep, but I really want to watch this 3 a.m. Okay, let me alert my Discord too for all the Paladins kids that were like, "He's playing Call of Duty, man," and they just like, "Let's not watch." Okay, well we have a podcast.
I was so
okay?
hyped watching you play Call of Duty until I realized you were playing on PlayStation.
Dude, I know. I'm sorry. I can't play with anyone in the
Oh.
group, dude. I'm sorry.
You don't understand the level of heartbreak that gave me.
Alright, we go at everyone. Podcast is live.
Yo, can I tweet out the commercial, or is that like an exclusive thing for the podcast?
I'd say at the moment it's an exclusive.
Oh my god, the commercial's so
at
good
the-
though. I've been
oh yeah,
wanting
I actually
to
have
see
some.
it.
Or I'll tell after the podcast if you guys are still around. I got some news on future commercials that are actually. It's actually a frustrating scenario that's going on right now.
Ooh.
Fiverr, dude, you can't deal with them all. But I don't get it, man. But let's go to Paladin's chat and just say the same thing. Just say podcast is live. Drop the link at Paladin's role. DB, do you have different roles? Like, do you have? I mean, for your Discord, like WoW players, that talk about
No.
WoW stuff, and then like
No,
Fortnite
because
players?
when the Discord was set up, it was supposed to be like strictly Fortnite.
Oh, got you. Okay,
Yeah,
fair
so
enough.
everything was based around that.
Are we good to go? Oh wait, Dottie, did you send it to me yet?
What's
Where's
the Google version of Dropbox code again?
Google Drive? Yeah,
Drive.
Drive.
I'm just
Yes.
about to check it in there.
Alright,
I
as
couldn't
soon as I get
remember.
the intro clip, guys, we'll
Was it
let them
Google
know, dude.
Box?
What is life? What's up, Daria? We're having a
Uh-huh.
podcast right now. It's almost starting up. Do I pull out the Instagram? We might as well.
Oh,
Might as well
Oh,
use it,
for
dude.
sure.
Might as well use it like once.
Wait, is there a podcast
No, it's just my stream one that I don't
Uh,
use often enough. But everyone's got a smile though, guys. Okay,
Smiling.
there we go. Beautiful. That's a candid right there. I might not even post that one. That one's I don't know, man. All right. I put it on my Snapchat, but these trolls from my old schools, I feel like they would just come through and just troll, dude.
Views are views,
Alright.
Russ.
Are they though? Are they?
To
Depends.
an
Are they?
extent.
To an extent. I can relate, dude. Oh, you're East Coast right now? Holy moly. Hey, thanks for staying up late with us, dude. Shout out to Drayan on the East Coast as well.
No, I'm West Coast, man. I'm
Wait
West
a minute. I'm trolling right now because
Coast.
wait, was there not a streamer from New York? Because yeah, you're in SF, but
yeah.
it was someone else that was East Coast that had a hard time staying up with us, but they still did in the past. But I put it. There we go. Alright, I think we're. Did you get a 3
Alright.
Dottie? Is this it?
Yeah. No.
Is it gonna ask me if it's malicious software again,
Wait,
guys?
no,
I don't know.
no.
Every single
You're gonna
time
get
it says
hacked,
it
Get
every
ready
time.
for some malicious content.
Yeah, it's like, is this malicious content? We can't guarantee.
No.
So
This said delicious content.
delicious content. All right, fair enough.
Got
There we
him.
go.
Mm.
I'm gonna mute desktop just so they can't hear it start up. Cause I click it and then it just like starts without me without my permission, dude. All right. Low key. I'd say I hear it a little bit. It's a blank web address, Dottie. What's going on, dude? What's happening? Just directs all just shuts down the stream. Oh, I had to actually open the file, huh? That's kind of cool. I thought it was gonna open on an internet tab, but it's a file download. Okay. Oh, this is actually the best intro. Uh huh. Were they like on like a 50% off rack kind of deal? Oh, that's the first mistake. There's only certain things you can buy. Any seasonal candy stuff that gets over there, you don't want to buy. That's my grandma. That's her favorite one. That is her favorite one. Is black licorice. Yeah. Satan himself. All right, so it looks like we're gonna get the intro up, guys, and then we'll be ready to go. Oh shoot, good call, dude. I should probably change my section to podcast. Dude, guys, can I get a round of applause to just everyone here that like actually makes this thing happen? Cause like alone, this is an actual shamble, dude. All right, the affiliates podcast. This is season 2, episode 5. Okay. And we're in talk shows. Oh, we gotta redo our oh, we got the IRL tab, boys. Let's go. Family friendly, guys? Are we family? I mean, educational, gaming news. This is definitely improv. This is not scripted. Well, the questions are scripted, but the answers are not. So this is improv. Oh my gosh. Where? Okay, so it popped up. Okay, guys, we're gonna start this thing off. Okay. Yeah, talk shows and podcasts. I'm starting the intro vid, boys. And now the desktop audio is back on. Alright. Alright, boys, we're starting up. I almost made a crucial mistake, dude. Display cap has to be at the very top when the intro video. See, I won't make the same mistake 3 times, dude. I might make it twice, dude, but not 3
Easy.
times. You won't fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, feels bad, man. Fool me 3 times, okay? You won't fool me 3 times, okay?
Fool me once, can't get fooled again.
Exactly.
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paper boy, evening TV. Did I get delivered here? Somebody tell me, please. This whole world's confusing me. Clouds as mean as you've ever seen. Ain't a bird who knows you're true. Then a little voice inside you whispered.
Oh man,
I can't get
I love
over
it so
Fuses
much, dude.
talking with the phone over the headset.
Let me drag it on the other page. Hit that minimize.
What the
Then we're gonna
fuck?
get started, dude. All right, welcome to the Affiliates
damn it.
Podcast, guys. This is season 2, episode 5, dude. So if you guys, if you guys think this is like a very new concept, like, oh man, this is so crazy, these guys just came up with this thing. Nah, it's been a long time coming, dude. Okay, it used to be scuffed. Now it's. Alright, never mind. I don't know where I was going with that. It's still scuffed. But you know, we got some great streamers and some great questions here. So on the top left, dude, at least I mean this is from my screen here, okay? Dottie style here, top left. Got that sweater weather, you guys. It's truly you know it's that season, okay? The top middle here is Drayan07. Now I noticed a
Hey.
Discord name change. Is that gonna be a branding name change, Drayan?
Yes, sir. Yes,
It
sir.
is. Okay, so for now it is still Drain07, but just kind of look out,
Yeah.
guys. We're looking at some rebranding.
you,
Top right here, DB Fanboy Gaming, the one and only, one of the regulars here. Bottom left corner,
I'm eating.
special treat, guys. Special treat. Goose Boy 3, not 1, not 2, but 3. Okay,
That's
let
right.
them know. And driving in the sunny side, New Mexico. Clam Waffles TV, dude. He somehow swung it, dude. He somehow swung it to be on the podcast, and he's driving a truck. This is actually legendary, okay? So, let him know, dude. All right, I'm gonna hit you guys up with the first question, okay? And all right,
Into it.
anyone can start. I don't care, okay? So, whoever wants to go on this, go for it, dude. Hey, where are we at on merch, dude? And is it important, okay? Actually, I do care. DB's gonna start, dude. Where are we at on merch, and is it important? Because I think DB has some. So
Oh yeah, I have tons of. I wouldn't say it's necessarily important because I don't even know. I mean, obviously some people bought some of the merch. I just like it, so I just put it out there in hopes that somebody's gonna buy it. But I wouldn't really put too much stress on it. Really, I give it away most of the time as like a incentive, just because I want more people to wear it. So
Yeah.
it's like they're just walking advertisement.
okay.
But yeah, but I don't know. I'm not really banking on people buying it. I'm hyped if somebody buys it, but if not, like it's not
Yeah,
really a big
yeah.
Just
Okay.
another dollar sign to you.
There it
Nice.
is. Anyone else, guys, on merch, dude? Do you have it? Are you looking to get it? Is it important?
I feel like I'd like to be at the point where I could do that.
Okay.
I feel like at the moment nobody would rock. Like I don't even know what I'd do though. That's the thing. I feel like you gotta stop and think about it for a bit. Be like, damn, what's something I'd wear? What's something I want to see people wearing? Then go for it. That'd be
Gotcha.
cool though. Like you walk down the street, see someone with your like dumbass face on a t-shirt. How good. Like the dream, you know?
Yeah. I don't know, for me, it's something that I'm like working on, like developing. It's like I feel like we talked about in the past, like branding, like, oh, it's important to like develop your brand. So it's like merch, I feel like, is something that just comes with that. You know, it's just that thing that makes you maybe seem like that much more official. So like for me, I've had like enough people for some reason. Like I don't get like asking in chat about it. Like, dude, Rest, you have merch. Like, where is it at? I'm like, you would wear that. Like you're telling me that if I make it, when I make it, you will wear it. So like apparently there's like a demand, no matter how small, to where it seems like it's worth having it. So I don't know like how many options you have to have, if like just a shirt, sweatshirt's enough, or if you have to have like just a whole catalog. Because I feel like if you make something like Dottie said, if it's something that you think you would personally wear, then I think people would then buy it and wear it, because it's not just like completely walking advertisement. It still looks nice.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh,
that's my
can,
take. Dude.
can I add
Shirts
on to
are-
my?
Yeah.
Oh, so okay, so yeah, like I wear all my stuff. Like I buy all my own, and I wear it around all the time. My friends make fun of me constantly for wearing my own stuff, but I'm like, I don't care. I need to get it out there. But I think I would maybe feel that the merch is more important if I could decide the price point. But for now, since I'm going through this company, like the cheapest I can do is like what they say. Do you know what I mean? So for a shirt, the cheapest I can do is I think $20, where I would personally set it at like maybe a $10 shirt or something like that, so that more people could afford to buy it. So I think that's why it's not that important, because I feel like I think it's a little crazy to ask people to spend $25 on a shirt that that I design, kind of deal.
Okay.
But yeah, that's all I wanted to add to that.
Well, I know when I was looking into it with like some of my mods, we're all just in like a voice call, just designing it, and we're like, all right, this is how much it's going to cost according to the site. So we made sure that we chose like a certain caliber material that would at least match the price, because essentially there's two types of materials, a cheap one and a good one, and the price difference actually wasn't that much. So we're like, well, we should go with the higher quality stuff because they're paying this much. Don't I'm not, no shade on custom ink. I'm just saying there's other sites where like they're going to have higher price stuff because it's not this like wears out in 3 washes like kind of shirt, you know. But Goose, you got any merch coming out, dude? Huh?
Not yet.
Not
That's a problem for down the road, man.
Okay. So
I feel,
starting off,
nope.
not really a big deal.
Nah, not really. I feel like I need a little bit more of a following to
Mm.
be able to sell merch.
Okay, fair enough, dude. Drain, you got some merch out, dude? Some Dre fan merch, some shirts?
Not quite yet, man. I think right now, because I'm actually changing the branding and stuff like that, and kind of actually, to be honest with you, I might start changing direction of the topics of my stream eventually. I'm still figuring it out right now, so I don't want to declare anything yet. But I feel like because we used to always do like dating, self-esteem building, and achieving your goals and stuff like that. So a lot of like motivation, personal development, and I think I might take a start taking a turn. I'll still be helping people, but it might not really be the same target. But I still got to I still need to figure it out. And then I think from there, once I start figuring it out, and then building the community and stuff like that, I think definitely down the line for sure I'll have new merc, as this I always say merch with the H, but merc, and from there I'll probably make the merc for the new brand, for example. So we're still trying to figure out the direction that I want to take it, because my priorities are changing again. But yeah, later down the line for sure.
Okay, I didn't really think about that. Like, you like make merch like super early on, and then like you end up deciding to like have it like a brand style change, or like you like switch up a name, and then all that merch
Yeah.
that you made doesn't apply to to who and what you currently are. So yeah, that's definitely a
Right.
big thing. Like
Right.
I don't change like I don't intend on changing from like Recitation, but like I had some friends like we like went out this weekend, and they're like, dude, your username is kind of long, dude. Like Recitation, no one can say it right. Like so they're like saying how all these pro players like their old like game usernames, they changed it when they became pro players to a shorter version of what their username used to be, and it's just
Mhm.
more appealing, I guess. So like Sneaky in the LCS used to be like Sneaky Castro or something, and like I don't know, like Darshan, like he's another like top laner that used to be like he used to have a different name when he like was first a pro. So it's like I don't intend on like changing my name, but like yeah, now I mean if I'm gonna make merch, I definitely gotta like look into that. Like, are you really sure that you're sticking with this name, this label? You know?
Yeah, I've already had to deal with that like a handful of times already. Like where I would rush a piece of merch like to put on there because I was just so excited to put it on there. And then I was like, man, I want to change this though. I really don't like this. I want to add this to it. So like I was kind of annoyed about that part and I should have put thought into that. But what you're saying though, like I think it'd be way doper. Like let's say, you know, I put a piece of merch right now and I'm DB Fanboy Gaming, and then I don't know, a couple years down the line, like I blow up and like I change my name to just DB Fanboy. If I saw someone with the DB Fanboy Gaming shirt, I'd be like, oh, that's so dope because
Oh,
you got that
OG.
way back in the day. Like that's exclusive. You can't even get that anymore. Like, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I think that you could look at it two different ways.
Yeah. Get some really some
Yeah.
some really
Like how people go crazy.
exclusive. Yeah.
Yeah, like people used to go crazy for like Skull Trooper, like in Fortnite. Like everyone was like, "Oh, he has Skull Trooper," and then but now everyone has. But I mean, just along those lines, like stuff that came out back then that you can no longer get now, just shows that someone's been around a long time.
I'm just getting a quick checkup on chat. Clam, you got what are your thoughts on like merch and if that's like even something that's really important?
I mean, I feel like at a certain point, it's important for just growing your brand that much more. But me personally, like I'm nowhere near the point where I'm gonna have merch of my own. But as far as like team merch goes, uh, the team that I got picked up by a team for row. And they have merch already, like T-shirts, sweatshirts, jerseys, stuff like that people can buy. And it's all done through a graphic designer in New York. So that'll be coming out pretty soon.
Oh, that's cool.
But as far as me personally, I have nothing in the works at all.
Okay. Do you get a percentage then of that team merch that you sell? Or do people use a code from you and that's how they know who bought it because of you?
I'm not really sure yet because I haven't really done any of like the official shit yet with the stuff yet with the team yet. So as far as like
Okay.
contract signing,
Got it.
we'll figure that out, I guess.
Okay. And by the way, I'm just being precautionary here, okay? Don't feel the need whatsoever to make eye contact at all with us throughout the stream. It's not disrespectful. You're driving. I'm just making it just I'm getting these images. I'm just like, okay, nah. So just be careful out there, man, okay? All right. Everyone get on the whole merch topic. All right. So I
Wait,
know
did Goose answer?
yes.
Merch not incoming.
Down the road. It's a future problem. Yeah. All right, this one. Okay. So as far as for Drayan, now this you can't relate this to like a game, but this would relate to your stream style. So basically, how has your game skill, you know, like how is your game skill right now compared to when you started the game that you currently stream? Or for Drayan with IRL, I guess how much better have you gotten at the interaction in IRL from when you started? So if anyone wants to open up with that. Where's your skill now compared to when you started?
Absolutely. I guess I'll start because you kind of mentioned my name and stuff like that. I mean, for me, I think like stream is only going up now. I mean, every single day that I stream, we're either helping or providing more value to the current community, and on top of that, whoever else joins, sometimes we're able to help somebody new. So it basically is just a matter of constantly stacking on top or slowly building the community. It's like this week maybe we helped 5 to 10 people. The following week maybe we still help the same people, but there might be like 1 or 2 or 3 more people that kind of join in and actually really enjoy the help, I guess, or the advice, if you will. And then from there we can just kind of slowly build more and more as a community. And so basically for me, viewers have been going up slowly. Definitely, I think just the stream qualities itself, because I've definitely kind of grown as a person as I've been streaming for the past 8 months. And I've been trying to figure out ways to be more, I guess, if you will, rather than, because there was a part of me about 3 weeks ago. We also talked about this two recitation where we were kind of like we are talking about like how sometimes we might like look at the views and stuff like that, or might kind of start worrying if there's not enough views in our channel and stuff like that. And as I kept growing as a streamer as well as a person and stuff like that, the views no longer mattered anymore. And what mattered the most was me being able to focus on, taking action and focusing on the process of basically enjoying my time with the community and providing value to everyone in the chat and stuff like that. So basically focusing on what I can control, because I can't really control who stays or leaves in the channel, but what I can control is the type of energy, value, knowledge, and all that stuff, and good vibes that I can provide to the channel and stuff like that. So that is definitely something that's been more incorporated with the stream. That's been helped a lot, along with persistence or consistency and persistence. Which basically kind of gives people like a habit to always think, oh, you know what, Dre's probably going to stream around 5 p.m. and then usually they can expect that every single day. Um, Not perfect, but usually every single day. On top of that, we got the new mic. I have about 4 podcasts lined up. No longer the
Shoot.
double headset.
Yeah.
We got one. We got one today, Monday, Wednesday, Sunday. I got another one lined
Dang.
up too.
Okay.
So
Dang,
what's going
that's
on,
nice.
man.
Uh,
Yeah.
this is just like from me, like when I used to like play League, it was like when you have like 3 viewers, like you're not gonna get people that are like consistently talking. So for you, you're helping solve people's problems or talking about a certain topic, and a lot of your stream is based on conversation. So for you, was it easy to interact with chat even if you had just one person? Because it's a conversation that they understand. They're gonna respond to what you say. You're gonna respond to what they say for however long until they feel the problem is solved. So was that easy to do starting out, or was that still tougher because you didn't have that many people in chat?
I mean, I think when I first started, dude, like I think it was a mixture of, like, I would say, I was still learning more about myself and stuff like that, and I was still just starting to stream. So sometimes I felt like when someone would join the channel, I felt like I had to somehow, in a way, kind of impress them in a way, or somehow keep them within the channel to kind of keep them, like, entertained or something like that. But the more I started streaming, the more I started realizing like that doesn't really matter too much. I mean, sure, definitely, you know, um, try to provide value and stuff like that. Have a good time. It's better than being silent and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, if someone truly wants to stay in your channel or really believes in what you're doing and stuff like that, then they'll probably stay, even if sometimes it's a little silent. And we definitely had a lot of silent moments when I before back then, and we still have it sometimes here and there, but it's not as crazy. But before, yeah, there was definitely like where there's just like 1 or 2 people in chat, but they just really believed in the channel or the brand and the vision, and just really loved what we're all about and stuff like that. So sometimes we just wouldn't talk about anything, and then they would end up just asking a question. um, but yeah, the more I just kept going about it, it was just like, and I realized, not everyone I can help, and that's definitely okay. But there's going to be some people that actually come in and genuinely want the help and actually truly believe in the help as well, and that's the people that we can impact. And um, if I think that answers the question, right?
Yeah,
Messiah Nation?
yeah, no,
Yeah,
for sure. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
You want to move on to how about Dottie? I know you played a lot of oh shoot, I gotta fix these name tags, boys. Sorry. I know
Oh,
you
no,
played a
that's
lot
right.
of COD as of recent, but for like League, do you feel like you've gotten better over time and that maybe helps your content or not? I'm just. It doesn't even
I
have
think
to be League. It could just be COD as well.
I think
First day versus the last time you streamed it.
I'd say I got better to a point, and then it just went way down, like because way down. Because I can't balance. Either I'm not talking at all, or I'm not like playing. I can't split my focus. I think Sinestro was saying that he feels it's gone down. Like, yeah, it's a distraction. You got people to talk to, you got sort of conversations you're having, so you're not focusing on the game.
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely reckon it's gone down. So either that, or when I do concentrate and like zone, I look over, got a big scowl on my face, like the chin's down, got my stupid focus face on. I'm like, damn, I need to consciously change that, but still, find the right balance. It's
Yeah.
a struggle for me.
I've noticed that kind of face in Paladins as I like when I'm in tryhard mode, I'm pulling out the all the flicks, dude. It's like I like look over and I'm like, dude, you don't look like you're having very much fun.
Yeah, exactly.
You
Right?
like
You want to
and
look like you're enjoying
yeah.
yourself.
So with more skill over time, it seems like you can just kind of relax and you're playing well. You're not like just clenching like that
Yeah.
last blackout game was a clencher, dude. You know.
Ooh, yeah.
But yeah.
God damn, I was unlucky.
What about Goose, the young Plat 2, correct? That I don't know if you guys know, but I believe is that top 8% maybe of North America. That might be top 8%. Gold
No, it's
2 was
bad.
top
What-
20%.
It's bad, dude. It's not good. I'm not trying to sell my skill level. And when I started streaming, I was hard stuck platinum. Currently, I'm hard stuck platinum. So like,
Okay.
there's definitely things I'm better at in League now. But to be honest, I enjoy streaming a lot more in like silver, and like having like 50% of my focus on the game and like 50% on chat.
Okay.
Kind of just goofing around and memeing and trolling a little bit. But as far as getting better at the game, I feel like I haven't gotten better at the game like from streaming. The times when I really get better at League, it's when I turn the stream off and I'll either watch my VOD or I'll just watch replays of the games, and like I'm sitting there looking what I was doing during the game. I don't think the stream is the one thing that's actually come from the stream though is like so I'm a one-trick zillion player. I only play one character in the game, and the way I played him was very linear with how I'd build him and how I'd progress with him throughout the game. I have actually had users come in and like make suggestions to me, which now allows me to play him in multiple different styles. So I guess from that standpoint, I have had changes in my play style through streaming.
Okay. And then you said, from like going and playing in like silver division, that allows you to then have more fun on stream, which then is better content, you would think, than these really intense, frustrating ranked games up in platinum. Because you
Yeah.
have more hold on the game, I would think. You can kind of go down. It's like a high school player going down to like pee-wee football and just smacking kids around.
Yeah, dude, my
You know.
stiff arm's pretty clean.
There it is.
No-
Okay.
no smirk.
Okay. DB, what you got, dude?
Oh man,
Fortnite, dude.
I mean, yeah, I would say better, but not like drastically. Like it's only slightly, and it's only because like I love that my chat like trashes on me, game after game, and they love just telling me how horrible I am. And so it gives me like a little bit of motivation. Like I just want to shut them up just one time, so I'm gonna try a little bit harder. Because for the most part, I'm just trying to entertain. I'm just trying to have fun and play with people. But I mean, I do like I don't want to be trashed like forever. You know what I mean? But I don't have the time to take to really like practice and get better at the game. But I mean, I would say that I've gotten better just based on people constantly tell me what I'm doing wrong and always just yelling at me.
Okay.
So I think so yeah, in that sense I guess I've gotten better. But it is a little bit distracting though with the chat, like especially like when notifications go off and like sometimes it'll happen like at a really like bad time and you look over for a second and it's like done.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, oh. But I mean, for the most part, I would say that yeah, I think I've progressed a little bit. I would
Okay.
say. I hope they agree with.
I'd
If
say
not, I'll hear about it later.
similar to myself. I think Clem maybe has jumped around. I know, like when I first met him, so he's a Diamond Siege player, Rainbow Six Siege, and then currently I know Rings of Elysium. He's like ridiculous. Like he's actually like way up there. So would you say that your skill? I mean, I guess choose whatever game you think, but do you think that your game skill has gone up and has been shown on stream since you started compared to now?
Yeah, I don't really play Siege anymore. I kind of got bored of it, and it didn't make for good content on stream because I was just raging all the time.
Okay.
No one wants to watch that all the time. But as far as Ring of Elysium goes, skill levels skyrocketed when I first started streaming. Because when I started streaming it was like the first game I ever played. But now we've gotten to the point where like I actually have chat interaction like telling me what to do in game as like a challenge. Like I'll basically like have somebody make a suggestion for like once I find this gun, you only use this gun for the rest of the game and see how far you. And that's actually also made me a better player because it's forced me to use weapons that I'm not good with and get better with.
Okay.
And then as far as like interaction with chat, we've like me and my partner that I usually play duos with have gotten to the point where like we have like a 50% win rate
Ooh.
in a BR with.
In a battle
Jeez,
royale?
What the heck?
Yeah.
Oh shoot. Okay.
That's crazy.
And so when we get to final zone, we don't really care if we win or lose. We're just there to have fun. And so that creates more interaction with the chat. It's like, hey chat, what should we do to this last guy? Like
Okay. Fair enough. That must be
that's kinda
nice.
Yeah. And that's kind of how it goes. And so like sometimes it'll go like we'll both have SMGs, so we'll jump off a cliff, try and glide around, and try and just circle the guy and kill him from the air rather than get into a straight up gunfight with him. Just like stuff like that.
Okay.
So definitely gotten better at the game to the point where it's a natural feeling to me. It's almost like second nature.
Yeah. Okay. The last one here on this question? You guys all went? Okay. I'd say so when I was streaming like League, I had like a big like pop off where I went from like silver 4 to gold 2 like 7 days. So I was like, "Oh shoot, like I'm like popping off." But I also like wasn't streaming. I would like play from like 11 to like 4 in the morning and just like not lose. But I wasn't like streaming it because I needed like max focus. So I'd like get on stream and then my win rate was still like 65% and I was getting frustrated and like but I couldn't flame in chat because my stream was on. So you can't type in chat. You can't like tell your team what to do because like oh it's toxic. And then when I switched to Fortnite, I hated it cuz I was like so bad. But like that's what everyone wants to like see and like squad like the only reason I played Fortnite and would potentially play is because of squad comms. I guess I was funny in my interaction with squads, and I just hated it. I streamed for like 5 days in a row. I just like lost my mind. I called my friend that would do it with me in Fortnite. I was like, dude, I can't do this anymore. I can't stream this game. I hate it. I'm bad at it. I don't know what to do. And when I got better at it, it actually became a little bit fun to stream because I was like, even if I don't get the like squad, like a squad that will talk to me, I won't just die in the first like 4 seconds. More like 40, which was to me was like the world. Just not die instantly. Now Paladins, I'm a Platinum 1 player, I'm almost Diamond. The skill cap in that game is way lower, but the teammates are just as frustrating, but I'm able to have a high enough impact to play well, win games, be a high rank, and I'm actually having more fun on stream. Like yesterday I was popping off like with the flicks, I was doing some ridiculous stuff and just like actually just having fun straight up. So, I'd say that for me, recently where I'm at in Paladins, like my skill level has gone like way up. And from here it's just me learning characters because I've been playing the game now for like a month and maybe like a week and a half. So that's kind of where I'm at. I'm trying to get to the point where I can screw around and like emote before I kill and stuff. Like kind of like Clam was saying, like just kind of find the creative way to kill a guy because like you can
Yeah.
because you're that good, like you won't die. It's like this immunity feeling is like what I want. Like
Weird flex, but okay.
yeah, okay. All right. That's where I'm at, dude. All right. This is more of an IRL based question, so I'll let Drain go first again.
Sure.
So how interactive must you be during an IRL stream? So there's some streams I'll see where they're like building things or they're drawing things. So you're focusing on doing this thing, but you also have to interact with chat. So like do you have to like is it 50-50 what you're doing and chat or like, how much interaction do those things require?
Yeah, I mean, like, I think, I guess it really depends, but for me, if there's no one really asking questions or needing help, sometimes I just kind of edit photos or for my Instagram or something like that, or try to do something else so I can be kind of productive. Since sometimes there are times when someone, no one really has a question or nothing's really going on a little bit, and then I kind of just wait a little bit, and then once someone kind of asks a question, if you will, I mean, I think that the main thing is the importance of the priorities and the purpose of the stream. Since mine's more about helping people, so it's I'll probably put that as a priority first over anything else, and then kind of whatever else I'm working on is kind of an addition to that. It could be vice versa. Maybe this person wants to work on, I don't know, like a drawing or something like that, and chat is their second priority. So they'll focus on. I actually have a friend, and all she basically does homework on stream, and like she literally just does homework, and she averages like 39 to like 75 viewers. Just
What?
her doing her sitting there. Yeah,
I'm gonna
just
get
her
on
sitting there.
those math problems, dude. Dang.
She's like literally sitting there doing her homework. Shout out to Amelia Cosplay, by the way. Much love to you. But she just literally does her homework, and sometimes her homework is usually priority, but sometimes like when she gets crazy donations and stuff like that or subs, a lot of people love to like sub bomb or whatever the hell it's called, dude. Um, and yeah, then she'll start kind of like talking with chat. But I think again, it really depends on the priorities. And for me, it's usually more about helping people. So I'll just do something in the meantime, and then if someone comes with a question, I'll just kind of stop editing the photo, and then we can address that question or whatever. Or if someone comes in, gives me a sub, like, hey, what's up, dude? Thank you so much, bro. I also have a friend who does life coaching on Twitch, and he's actually into shibari or something like that. It's like some kind of rope art. And he just kind of does that on the side, and then just kind of waits for people to come in to ask for help too, or sometimes just engages with his community. And again, I think it just comes down to the direction that you want to go and what you kind of want to focus on, and finding a matter of setting the priorities first, and then also adding something else with it.
Okay. Has anyone else here done an IRL stream? I know that DB has done a couple. Like you had the one for the draft, and then like was it Disneyland?
Yeah, I went to Disney, and then I had one at the pumpkin patch.
How easy or hard was that then? Like did that feel like
Oh, it was
I have to
great.
look
I
at chat,
loved it.
or like do you have to actually do stuff so that there is stuff to chat about? Because we're all not used to that. I would assume you
Yeah.
guys don't do that at all, if like very often.
Yeah. No, I found it way easy. Like it wasn't difficult at all. The only thing is I felt really bad for like my wife and my kids. Because they're like, we're here because of us. What are you doing? Like you're not so I just completely ignore my family because I'm just talking to chat. Like, hey, chat, what ride we going on next?
Fair enough, dude.
Yeah, but I'm saying like if like just me and the wife went and like it was like we went specifically to live stream something, I think it'd be a lot easier. But yeah, so that was the only tough part, was like balancing like, okay, well I gotta get good content for the people watching the live stream, but at the same time I can't completely ignore my family.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was pretty that was the only tough part. But other than that, like talking to chat and like doing things and showing them things, because they'd be like, oh, what's there to do, and I would just turn and like show them. So it was pretty simple. Yeah.
Goose, you ever hit up IRL at the old b-ball court, dude? Anything?
Ain't nobody trying to watch me play basketball. I was telling Russ a story the other day. I went to play basketball for the first time in the month. Got schooled by this like older Asian dude, like the gray tips on his hair because he's too lazy to like get that shit done.
Chucking shade on him, goddamn.
He's got the Yale Law hoodie on, dude. He's got the sweatpants, dude. I got worked by, dude. No. I would not let that be. I would not.
That's
let
great
that
content.
I would not let that. But the closest thing I probably had to an IRL stream was my currency can be traded in for like dares, and so I got dared to face paint on stream. That was like an hour and a half process. A, because I've never face painted before, and then B, because the whole time I was doing was responding to chat. I think if anything, the thing I did wrong is I like over responded to chat. It took literally like an hour and a half to paint my face. It turned out awful. It was fun. That was good. What's that?
You painted your own face.
Yes.
Yeah. My girl. Okay, first of all, my girlfriend was supposed to do it, so it was gonna look nice. But then she had like other plans for the day. So
it's supposed to look on.
Yeah. We went to the Audible real quick.
Yeah, I woke up in the morning, and I like, before I do anything, for some reason I just check Twitch. I might have a problem, but it's just like I just like wake up and I like click, and I'm like half asleep, and I'm just like, who took over? Like who took Goose's stream? Like what happened? Like someone like yoinked his stream. I look, I'm like, that's Goose, dude. What happened? Like he just finished apparently, and I was like, I didn't even ask. I just let it happen. He was like, if you're wondering why this is happening, I had a face paint for it there.
It was good.
But was it like full cam and you just talk, or like did you have chat on the screen as well, or like a different overlay for it, or nothing? Okay.
Nah.
Just the normal overlay. Okay.
Full cam. No, it's just full cam.
Full cam. Okay.
That's it. That's all you get. Full cam. If that's not good enough, sorry.
When was this?
When was this?
Are there any
Saturday.
clips and VODs of it?
There should be a VOD.
Or sorry, was this Tuesday? I think. Maybe
Yeah,
Tuesday.
don't check it out, dude. Don't check out the
No,
VOD.
dude.
I'm definitely gonna check it out.
Absolutely do and clip parts of it too.
Clam, you ever do any like truck streams? Is that like a thing?
He's doing it now.
Yeah. No, I actually have done a couple, and I did one about 6 months ago. It was like a 13-hour live stream of just
What?
like a typical day. As I started like when I woke up to like when I was shutting down my truck for the end of the day. I was basically just like took my channel through an entire day, like average day in the life of a long haul truck driver.
Dang.
Like. And it was actually pretty cool. I had a lot of people asking like a lot of interesting questions, stuff that like I never really thought that people would wonder about. And then during the winter, I do live streams of a lot of the winter driving I do because it's really intense. It's actually like kind of cool to watch. Because it's almost like Ice Road Truckers kind of stuff.
Yeah. Huh.
So I'll do that.
You ever like?
I just stream my. my dash cam footage.
Oh, okay. You ever like talk to like truckers like over like rubber duck? This is Major Stern like at, like over like the AC radio. Is that like an actual thing or just like a stereotype?
Yeah, I've got my radio right here. I mean,
Call them in.
you can probably hear it.
Can you do me a favor? Can you plug my channel to them?
Hey, if any of y'all got it on, check out DV Fanboy Gaming on Twitch.
What? You just did it, dude. Straight up. Over. Wait. Roger that, clam. Over and out. I like that,
Probably
dude.
Like, who the fuck?
You might be able to stream under like Europe Trucker Simulator, but like it's actually you, and see if that audience would like
Euro-
watch him, because that
Euro
would
Truck Simulator.
legitimately be your audience. Like who like that is the most unique stream that you'd see in that section because it's real. It's not a video game.
And the funny thing is, like a couple years ago, I actually did something to kind of like just to kind of like prank my girlfriend. I came home after being on the road for like a month at I was gone for like a solid month, and she came pick me up from the truck stop. We came home, and just to mess with her, I hopped on my computer and started playing Euro Truck Simulator, just to mess with her. And so she was like excited to like spend time with me, and then like I get home and I hop in the computer and just like grab the steering wheel and start driving again, and she's like, "Heck, you just got home. Why are you driving still?" I can't turn it off.
How about Dottie? You do any IRL? I know you did some like specials. So like, was there anything that was like IRL like the whole stream, or like some
Not
just
really.
chatting type stuff?
No, I'd really like to. The only problem is data's like so expensive here. Like unlimited data, the cheapest plan's like $80, and I don't
shoot.
have $80 a month. But like the place I'm at, my city, it's really cool. Like 10 minutes that way, you're in the heart of the city, not a tree trees inside, but like just over there, it's like the wilderness, you know. And I'd like to just go for a skate, go for like a big walk around, and just stream that. I feel like a nature stream would be pretty chill.
Yeah.
Because like going for walks in general around my area is really cool. And a lot
But
of like
you live in Australia, right?
New Zealand.
New Zealand. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh no, I wouldn't go for a bush walk.
Yeah,
in
that's why I was like, wait, hold on.
I mean, that would be an exciting stream to see. Like
Sneaking up on a
Steve-O
kangaroo,
wants
just put
to-
him in a headlock, dude. Straight up.
Get in his
Square
pouch.
up,
This
you
one's
know?
a squirrely one.
Um,
Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
Have kangaroos in New Zealand?
I don't know about
We
New
got
Zealand.
wallabies.
Wallabies. Okay.
They're like small kangaroos. I don't know.
Okay.
No, like big kangaroos though.
How many could you fight at once?
Me personally,
Yeah.
I'd say a
Wallabies
pack.
are
Easy.
kangaroos.
Like a pack of kangaroo. Bring it on.
Alright. This is so off topic, but like I'm just we have like danger, like we have like roads, so like danger, like deer crossing. That's like a thing because
really?
we've commercialized a lot of like the land. So in New Zealand, is that like a thing? Like wallabies like might be like crossing a road, so there's a sign.
I mean,
I
I
don't know.
don't
I'm
know
just
if
wondering.
wallabies are native. There's just like a couple
Okay.
of like farms, sort of like you know how you bring your kids to like a petting zoo. you
Yeah.
know?
Okay. Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, you could sheep. Sheep are like
Like
the
everywhere.
stereotype. Like it's a problem.
Got
You're
it.
driving, you can't move for the next hour. The sheep are just
Oh,
grazing
what?
in the like.
Okay.
I forget. There's like I feel like there's a name for it. But like when the farmers get them from paddock to paddock, they just mess you up. That and cows when they're like crossing to get milked.
Wait. Wait, the cows get milk, or to get
Yeah.
milked?
Oh, to get milked.
Okay, I was gonna say like the
They're just
cow,
real
like
fast, you
these are savages, dude. Like
yeah.
it really be your own, dude. Okay,
Yeah.
fair
No,
enough.
wait. Can I just interrupt this to ask a random question, Drayan? How the hell do you stay so thin? That's your fifth plate, bro. That is your fifth plate, bro. How are you staying fit?
Dude, I have no idea, man. To be honest.
Share the wealth.
I think it might be my metabolism or something. I've always been just a skinny dude, even if when I would eat a lot, and like, because I don't really work out or anything like that. I just basically work 7 days a week, and then I don't really have too much of a priority in working out. So I just don't really gain too much weight. But I think like if I keep it up at this rate, to be quite honest with you, I think I'll probably be skinny fat. You know, like you have the
Yeah,
big
yeah.
belly, but the skinny ass.
Dad
part.
bod.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. But I have to be quite honest, man. I have no idea. It's just I've always kind of when I would eat quite a bit, I wouldn't really gain too much weight, and actually gaining weight's actually been probably a lot harder for me than losing weight
Okay.
in general. Because when I used to work out, I remember like I would. It was still trouble. I still had a bit of trouble like freaking gaining weight. I would gain weight very steadily, even though I would eat quite a bit. Especially even more when I worked out before, like 5 years ago or so. But nowadays, I just kind of again work quite a bit, and that's about it.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry, Russ.
Okay.
It was driving.
Oh
me
no,
crazy.
it's all good. It's all good. Nah, this is not like
Back and forth, back and forth.
yeah. This is not like no. It's not like ridiculously like structured. Like we're here like all like also like I like hanging out and like learning more just personally about all these streamers here. So yeah, no, by all means, dude. Is Clem Waffles driving? He is. He is driving at this point in time. We had a question just in chat before asking like who here is like the gaming streamers and who is like the IRL streamers. Everyone here I'd say is a gaming streamer except for Drain07, the top middle. He does IRL stuff. As far as currently, it's more like life coaching, self help, advice,
Yeah.
stuff like that. That's what he's about really in at the moment. I didn't see
Right.
his second question. I didn't see if he asked it, but just yeah, some background there. And then welcome Pharaoh to the young stream, dude. Let me hit you guys with the next question, dude.
Do it. Let's do it.
Alright, so what do you guys do when your chat is like fighting with each other like a lot? Like you see problems within like your own chat. Like they're not giving you problems, but they're giving each other problems, which then in turn to you is a problem because that's not the kind of chat you want.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
like
yeah.
what do
That
you
is a
do
problem.
when that happens? Like you just time them out? Is it like a ban? Like how do you work that out? I'll let anyone start on this one. And we'll just pass it around. Or I can start, either one.
Go for.
I
go for
usually
it.
will figure out
Okay.
who instigated it first,
Uh huh.
and if I can pinpoint who instigated it, I'll just time them out. Like
Okay.
depending on the severity of it. If they're just like being ridiculous, then I'll just ban them and they'll be done for the day. They can't talk in chat for the day, and I'll unban them at the end of the stream. But usually it starts with a warning like, "Hey, knock it off. Like, be nice to each other."
Yeah.
Then it's like a timeout. And then if that still doesn't work, then it's like, okay, I'll give you a 1-day ban. I'll unban you at the end of the stream. Next time you come back in here, don't be a dick.
Okay. Got you. I'd say
Speaking
like
of Amelia, that's Amelia cosplay right there.
I know, dude. Wait, we're just talking about you. No freaking way, dude. That's insane.
Make sure you guys give her a follow. Dude. She's super
Yeah,
cool.
for sure. I'd say like for me, I get like frustrated. Like for me, it's not really as much in chat. It's like I cut it down to like 1 day a week that I stream viewer games of Paladins in Discord. Because it's like you'd think that like people wouldn't fight because you're in voice call. But that's like not what happens. And I'm like, man, this is like a terrible like stream vibe. So as far as like I've limited like Discord viewer games to once a week. As far as in chat, like I'll just time you out, man. Like I couldn't like I have low enough viewership to where like I don't want these problems, and if it takes me like having like typical Twitch chat as like a small streamer, then like that I think I'm willing to clear that stuff out. It's not like just insta ban, but like if I time you out and then you never come back because I didn't just let you like say a bunch of stupid crap in my chat, I probably didn't want you anyways. Like no offense, but like that's not the kind of person that I'd want in my chat consistently. It's not a good environment. So that's what I would say. There's some people last podcast we had 80 viewers, so we were the third highest podcast. A bunch of randoms came in here that are not from any of our streams and started screwing around. And I'm like, I don't need you in here. Yeah, you're upping
Right.
the viewer count. Maybe we would have hit like 100. I don't know, but I don't care. I don't want that kind of chat. I want actual good conversation. Like I couldn't care less if it keeps us out of like this insane number because like I want actual like good stuff to be in chat. So sometimes it's just like you gotta take that fall, I guess, even if it's a few viewers, because you know what, that's not really the chat I'm looking for. But
Absolutely.
anyone else want
Yeah.
to go next?
Yeah, so I mean, I get this problem a lot, and like it feels kind of like, well, since I'm older and I have kids, it feels like like your kids bickering
Oh
at each other. You know what I mean? And then it's like you try to be like, okay, why you guys knock it off, stop fighting, and it always turns into, well, he started it, they started it. You know what I mean? So it turns into that, and then it's like I can't go all the way back to find out who started it. Just both of you guys stop, and then they're like, I'll stop if they stop, and then it's like, God, and then so like it's tough for me because I have this thing where I don't want people to be upset at me. You know what I mean? And I feel like if I time somebody out to like set an example to be like, well, I gotta time one of you out just so you guys know you guys can't keep doing this, then I feel like they're gonna be upset at me, and it's just gonna be on like in the back of my head the whole time. And be like, all right, let me untime them out real quick because I'm not gonna ever fall through with it. So I don't know what to do. Like if it was someone random who popped in and was just like going at it with one of the regulars or something, or if it was two randoms that come in and start arguing, then I would have no problem timing them out because it's like, I don't really know you. You probably aren't going to return again anyway. But when it's people who are always there, that's when it's tough for me. And I really don't know how to solve that problem other than I try my best to tell them to stop. But it just seems like they know how to trigger each other. Do you know what I mean? So they set each other off without having to actually do it.
Mhm.
Do you know what I mean? Like they'll just make one like
Yeah.
a little wisecrack comment, and then it's like, there we go. I
Yeah.
gotta deal with it all over again.
Okay.
I can see why you say it's hard because it's like you've got the relationship. It's like when you you don't want to tell your friend like, hey, stop being a dick, you know?
Yeah,
you sort of want to be pretty like diplomatic, but it's hard to be in a situation where it's like souring the whole environment.
Yeah.
I see where you're coming from.
Yeah, so I mean that I don't really have an answer then because I don't know how to do it.
Yeah. Luckily, I've been kind of pretty blessed. My community's like pretty good and well behaved, but I have a couple of mods that I have like a ton of faith in, and they we got one here actually. We got Mimios for sure. He's the one who kicks out all the bad stuff. Yeah. So shout out to Mimios for sure for being here. Yeah. He swats away all the bad stuff. This is my boy.
You had to deal with a bit of that recently, didn't you?
I mean, if it's like it's exactly like DB said. If like random people come in and say stupid stuff, like, "See ya, it's nice to meet you, but never again."
Yeah, because I think that's even a problem I have is sometimes my own mods are the ones arguing, and it's like,
oh jeez,
you guys are supposed to be mods.
Yeah.
You guys can't be doing
Yeah.
that, right?
So, I feel like I've been pretty blessed so far, but we'll see what I do when we come across that in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone else on
I mean,
toxic chat?
Yeah. I mean, like, for me personally, I deal with quite a lot. I deal with hate and trolls quite frequently, especially with my title and stuff like that. You know, I think sometimes it's more prone to attract some people who may want to, you know, sabotage the chat and stuff like that. And I actually have quite a few stories, and also this one, actually, my friend who does life coaching actually helped me out with this a lot in terms of how to deal with trolls and haters and stuff like that. And I saw the way that he handled them, and I was just like, wow, that is just like one of the most efficient as well as most helpful ways too to handle any hater, troll, or naysayer or anything like that. So I have quite a few different stories. So for me, I think it's really important to establish values, community values per se, and then also have a sense of personal boundaries when someone is actually crossing those boundaries. So I actually had a guy who followed me since like the beginning for like 7 months. I've been streaming for 8 months, and he followed for 7 months. And I remember like he would usually just come into chat, just really drunk, just kind of saying things that are not really helping helping with the community and helping us move forward and stuff like that. And I actually was like, hey, you know what, man, like, and I didn't really say it in like a really dickish way. I was just like, hey, you know what, man? I said it in a way where it's kind of like it's going to be able to benefit everybody, including himself as well as the community. So I was like, hey, man, you know what? I really appreciate you. I know you've been following for a long time, and I really respect that. And I really love how, you know, you've been supporting us for this, or, you know, so and so and so. And I went on and kind of, you know, reminded him about our community values. Like, hey, so, you know, our community is all about moving forward together. We're all about uplifting each other and nurturing each other and providing this type of environment where we can all move forward together. And while, you know, drinking alcohol or, you know, getting drunk, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just not really meeting with the community values that we have in place. So, you know, rather than coming into a stream like this or, you know, basically trying to leech off the community, I didn't really say it that manner. I said it in a more nicer tone. You could actually do things that we can all kind of move forward together with. And by doing so, I think that's going to be able to help you out a lot more too, because, you know, one, you'll be able to help other people in our community, and you'll also be able to provide a great environment for yourself in which our community can contribute back to you as well. And after that, he just basically told me to fuck off, basically.
Okay.
ending
not
I
the
thought
ending
was.
I saw
Dang.
there.
Yeah, I mean,
What a
I'm
joker.
not,
Actually?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, I was like really nice about it. I was like actually thinking about him, how we can all benefit together. And he basically just told me to fuck off. I was like, okay, no problem. I know what to do from there. I'm like, he obviously doesn't want to be a part of our community, so I think we're gonna have to let him go or AKA ban him, which is
Yeah.
no problem at all. You know? It's better for both parties anyway. He can find someone that's he can kind of
Yeah.
like enjoy the pity party with, and we don't really have to have that in our stream. So
Yeah.
um, but it's a very similar way of actually dealing with trolls too. Actually, talk to them at a really like real and deep level, and actually seek out to actually help them and empathize with them. And a lot of times, actually, the other day, it was actually yesterday. I had three people come into the stream, and I was like, "Hey, I know you guys really aren't serious here, and I know you guys are trolling. And with our community, we're really not about that. And if you really need help, please, feel free. We're more than happy to help you out. It's just that." When someone's trolls, it's not really for the benefit of the community, but it's more of the benefit of someone else, someone's own benefits to kind of entertain themselves. And, you know, and I basically said like there must be something going on with your life if you're, coming to our stream and really having the desire to do that so you can feel, so you can feel better about yourself. And if you really want help, we're right here for you. And then after that, he just like, dude, fuck you, like, fuck you.
Dang.
Chinese, like I forgot. He said like Chinese something.
Oh, he
something,
went racial
Oh,
too.
really?
Yeah,
Oh.
he went
Wow.
racial. And I was
Okay.
like, and I was like, well, you know what, dude, that's really cool. I just see that. Well, it just sounds like you might need a lot. Might. What did I say? I said it seems like you might need a bit of help, and if you really do, dude, more than happy to try to help you out and stuff like that. And
Dang.
obviously, he didn't want to change the act, so I was like, all right, well, no problem.
Yeah.
I gave you the doubt, but we tried to help, and it didn't really work out, so no big deal.
Yeah, I've noticed like on your stream, like multiple times that I've been over, there's maybe people that maybe like they're not trolling, but like they'll kind of give you a scenario, and over time, the way the conversation's going, it's like they don't like you've said this, like it kind of seems like you don't want to be helped. You want people to maybe hear you out or feel sorry for you, like you don't want to be helped. And
Exactly, and
Yeah.
we're not about that. It's like it's because if you're gonna complain about it, not doing anything about it, then you can't complain because you're not doing shit about it. Just keeping it real with everybody or keeping it real with the people in here, and actually it might help them a lot more because if I say that it's okay to keep complaining about and blaming other people for their situation, that means I'm basically saying it's okay to stay stuck in that pity party, which is not okay.
Yeah.
Because you're not really going to get anywhere by blaming other people, but you are going to get somewhere if you start, saying, you know what, shit happens. Life can be hard, and maybe my past wasn't the greatest. Maybe the breakup wasn't the greatest. Maybe stuff happened, and I just really didn't, and it wasn't really the most pleasurable experience. But what I can do is, rather than blame my ex for it or the society or the government for it, what I can do is step up to the plate. You know what? Shit happens, but what I can do is start focusing on how to improve a certain aspect of my life, and that's the most important thing we have in the stream is helping other people move forward in that direction,
Mhm.
and in a way pushing them to keep taking action and focusing on the process versus focusing on what they can't control, but again focusing on what they can control, which is moving forward and the action that you take.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Cool.
For me, it's like you're not here to watch the game, you're not here to talk about the game, and you're not here to like join on any conversation or anything that has like anything to do with why we're here. So
Yeah.
like the band hammer comes out, and I'm not gonna lie, I swing hard. Okay, telling you right now. Okay,
Bam.
like I'm some Thor hammer grade stuff. So like Tyler one, he'll ban someone no problem. He'll just be like, man, like a 6 month sub joined a Discord, hit with him for like 5 seconds, and like talked smack about him, and like took it like too far, and he ended the
Damn.
call. He's like, man, a 6 month sub, and he screen cap banned him, and I was like, oh shoot, like he's not about that life, dude. Like get him out
I
of here.
can't. I wish I
So
could. I wish I
it's
had
kind of
that. I can't do that.
so I don't know.
I
You
think
gotta
it's very
kind of
important.
pick and choose like who you want, who you don't want, because in the end, like that's who's gonna carry with you as you grow. So anyone
Yeah.
else on argumentative chat, chat not really doing things in alignment with the stream that you could think of? No. Okay.
No.
I guess a tangent on this question as well is sorry, I've been keeping down questions, so I'm like lost now. Okay, what do you do though? Okay, this is kind of in addition. What do you do though if like maybe someone like your biggest supporters are toxic? So someone that's like they believed in the dream, they donate all this money, but at the same time they're not doing things that align with what your stream is really looking to do, and they think that they're in this maybe state of like invincibility, like, oh, I supported you, I gave you all this money, but
Right.
like but
Nah.
I'm still the streamer, and like you it kind of seemed maybe like they just donated to put themselves apart. So like what do you do in that
Mhm.
scenario?
Same thing.
Same
Honestly.
deal?
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Same
gotta
deal.
be
I would.
because
Yep.
otherwise people are gonna think that like you're giving them special treatment because of the fact that,
Mhm.
Okay.
and then that looks bad on you as well.
I
You
feel
can't
like
have someone running amok in your chat just because they gave you a couple,
yeah. Okay.
even if they are your top donator.
Yeah.
I see it as like a imagine if you have a cavity, right? And in the short term, if you don't say anything to the if you don't go to the dentist in the short term, you won't really have that pain of removing the dentist. But in the long term, you're gonna basically the cavity is gonna grow. You're probably gonna lose the teeth. You're gonna have a lot of freaking pain and stuff like that. But if you do decide to go to the dentist in the short term, yeah, it may hurt a little bit. You're gonna have to remove the cavity and stuff like that. Maybe get like a numb shot or something like that, depending on the procedure. But in the long term, you're gonna have a healthy tooth that's gonna be sustainable in the long term and stuff like that. And I see it the same way with people who are been part of the community for a long time, but somehow they're starting to fall off with community values or maybe trying to take advantage of it. If I don't address it right now, that means my whole entire community of 100 something people in the Discord, you know, I would say 10 to 20 regular viewers and stuff like that, and it would basically kind of almost in a way tear us away from the community values and stuff like that. That if I allow one person to do that, the entire community is going down, and that's something that I take a lot of. I feel like it's my duty and to basically promote that healthy environment for everybody. Otherwise, if I just keep letting that person who donated me quite a bit of money, um, and then kind of let them kind of walk all over the community, that means that one person is potentially just kind of sabotaging the entire community, which is just
Mhm.
something that I'm not okay with. Um, and I remember actually I also had this raid about like I think it was quite a while ago actually. It turned into a very toxic raid where maybe about 30 or 40 people were basically just trying to sabotage the stream and stuff like that. And I remember this one guy was like, dude, if you, because I was basically saying, because I remember, I was kind of going with the same values and stuff like that. And there's this one guy that made this argument was like, dude, you could potentially get 40,000 bits from us. I'm like, dude, I don't give a shit about your 40,000 bits, dude. Like, if you're gonna come into our
Yeah.
stream and if you're gonna come into our stream and like freaking promote this type of toxicity and bring down the entire community, I don't care if you done me $4,000, 400. It doesn't matter, dude. I can always find money, and I don't need that money from you, dude. And so I think it's very important to have those values in place and personal boundaries for your community to promote like a very strong as well as healthy community and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's good. I know in the past we talked about like that Tifu ban thing because he like rated this streamer and then his chat was like being racist and it like got him banned. So like, yeah,
Mhm.
there's times where like for like raids too, it's just like you have to treat those people the exact same. And there's not this excuse like, oh, maybe they don't know what our vision is. Okay, everyone knows how to be a decent person. Okay, unless you're a sociopath, you're probably banned in chat if you are. So it's like there's really no exceptions there. But I had a question. I guess like Goose on your end, would that be like
Mhm.
tougher? Because you're thinking like it's not like oh I need money, but it's like okay, your money at the end of the month is going to charity, like something that's like a good thing. So you think for you that'd be harder to like cut that person out because like okay well, but it is for this really
Like,
good thing.
like giving like giving money to charity is like not a reason to destroy a community though.
Okay.
Um, I really like the way that Drain presented it, where like you have these boundaries set, because there's some people that are just gonna push and push and push to see what the boundaries are, and if you don't hold up, they just keep pushing, and like eventually it's at the point where it's not acceptable.
Yeah.
Like yeah. So it's really about what Drain said is setting the boundaries and staying consistent with them.
Okay.
But no, giving money is not an okay reason to be toxic, even if
Yeah.
you're giving to charity, regardless of what you're putting the money towards. Like, it's not okay to treat other people like that.
Yeah. Okay. anyone else seem like they've like been. I don't have anything where I feel like I've been through that. Everyone that's donated to me, I feel like has just been like out of support, or maybe they donated to get like noticed, and they like
Mhm.
trolled a bit, and like I didn't ban them, but like they didn't follow. Like I never see them. Like they had some bits on their account, so they like threw
Yeah.
them so that I'd like look instantly, and then I'm like, wait,
And
why are
then
you even here?
yeah.
And they just like they'd leave. I've had lots of times where that's happened, and so but it hasn't like gotten out of hand. Plus, like if
Mhm.
it's like 4 or 5 bits, like I'll smack you
Yeah.
across the face for 5 cents, boy. Like I'll throw a nickel at me and expect attention. I'm just saying. Sorry.
Yeah.
So,
I've
and
only
I,
really had to deal. Oh, sorry, Clem. Go ahead. You go. You go.
oh, I was just an example of like the whole like the big donator thing. I actually had to most recently, like probably like a week ago, ban my top donator of all time from my Discord.
Oh
Like
shoot.
this dude, like back in February, like paid my rent for the month. Like big supporter, great guy up until recently, and this dude just like thought it would be funny to just start posting like really raunchy porn in my Discord, and I was just like,
Monka S, dude.
Fuck
yeah. Are you kidding me? So I deleted it all, and then he reposted it again. I'm like, okay, no, you're out of here. Like, no, and like he hasn't come to my channel since. It's been like 2 weeks. He's usually there every day. He hasn't come to my channel since. Like, obviously he's done with me, but like I don't know. Like at that point, it's just like that's like some weird shit. Like, why would you ever do that?
Got you.
But yeah, like that's the type of stuff. It's like if it even doesn't matter like how big of a donator they are, if they're gonna screw with your community, you gotta go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've had to deal with it a couple times. Recently, just yesterday, I had to deal with it where there's a dude who's been way crazy supportive, and he's fairly new. But I mean, since he started watching, he was there every stream, the whole stream, throwing bits, just constantly just being real supportive of the channel and stuff. And he just like for no reason just turned like crazy toxic one day and just like said some like really crazy inappropriate stuff. And I was like, I had no choice but to ban him. So I banned him, and then of course like he hit me up on like an alt account, was like, dude, I'm so sorry. Like I was trying to go far, but I didn't know like how like where that line was. Like I didn't want to go past it. He just wanted to troll, but he didn't want to like overdo it. And he realized like, oh, I messed up. And so of course, me being me, because I can't, I don't want to upset anyone. So I was like, all right, fine, I'm gonna unban you, but just don't do that again. And I mean, granted, he did. I thought he was gonna maybe do something like similar again, just to be like, all right, I got back in. Let
Yeah.
me hit him one more time. But he was actually cool. And he was really apologetic about it. But I mean, it hurt to have to do it. I was like, it sucks, man. Like you were cool. Like, why'd you make me do that? Like, I didn't want to. It's like, like you spank your kid. Like, why'd you make me spank you? Like, I didn't want to spank you. Like, you made me mad. Why'd you do that? So it was, I don't know. It was tough. And then even another dude, you know who you are. I'm not going to say your name. I think you're probably even here right now. He just got super toxic one night when we were playing Fortnite, and he was just saying some crazy stuff, and I was like, I gotta mute you. Like I'm gonna play with you still, but I have to mute you. Like I'm not gonna have you, talking while we're streaming, just because I can't. Like now I can't trust you, and I feel like it felt weird, and I thought it was gonna be really weird moving forward. But I mean, he understood, and the next day he was like, all right, I won't say anything like that anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so but as far as it goes back to the like Dottie said, like it makes it awkward because it's not like with the viewers, they're not viewers. Like they legit feel like friends, and it feels weird to tell your friends like, I'm not gonna be your friend anymore. Do you know what I mean? So yeah.
Sorry about that. I had to put the overlay screen up. Someone comes in my room, it's GG, dude. Sorry.
But yeah, so I mean,
nothing to see here, guys.
I don't know, but it's just it's really tough for me to have to deal with that.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say for me, the only difference that I would, separate this question from the last one is just like, maybe that you would time out or ban. In your mind, you're not indefinitely banning this person, but you either say something on stream because they're still listening, they just can't chat, or
Yeah.
After stream, you've talked to them on stream, but maybe after stream, be like, hey, this is why I did this, dude. Like you don't have to like apologize for what you did, but it's just like, hey, this is why I did this in the future going forward. Like, hey, this is like the line, you know. And then in the future, if you actually do have to ban him for that kind of stuff, they can't be mad. I mean,
Yeah.
they know you literally have painted the picture of like what is too far and what they can and can't do. So yeah, I'd
Mhm.
say the only difference between like some random chatter that you permaban and like a big donator that's a consistent person on stream, or maybe just a consistent person on stream, whether or not they donate or it's just like maybe just kind of going the extra mile to see like, hey, like was this really an accidental thing, or like are you staying
Mhm.
permabanned, or do you now know from here on out, what is expected of you? But yeah, it's my take on it, man. Um, we actually have we got like a decent queue of in chat questions today. And
Yeah, I
it's
saw those.
8:24, but I
They were
think we're
nice.
still. I think I can keep going. I don't know, uh, like how late you guys think you're able to go and stuff. Also, will probably gauge how many questions I do from my script and how many from the chat. But just like let me know if it's kind of getting towards that time. But let me see.
I've got like another hour and a half, and then but it's basically until I'm done driving, and then I got
Okay, sweet.
got
Okay.
work.
I'm probably
Um,
gonna get off maybe 8:45 to 9 p.m. I'll let you guys know.
got it. Okay.
Yeah.
This is not just like I mean, okay, I guess this is more of an IRL question, but this is kind of just like the Twitch platform as a whole. Do you guys think it hurts IRL streamers having like the subsections? So like, you used to be able to go in IRL and there's like 200K people in there, or I don't know the exact number, but now with the change, it's like if you're a just chatting streamer, like back when IRL was IRL, now you're a just chatting streamer, like you're in just chatting. So there might be 20K in just chatting, 20K in art, 20K in music, 20K in ASMR, 20K in food, as opposed to you all being in one place. So do you feel like that maybe hurts them because they're not in this huge pool with tons of viewers? Now they're in their separate, more specific lane, and there's less people watching those specific things. Where IRL, all those people were in the same place. Any
I,
opinions on that change? Go ahead, Duddy.
I feel like if you know what you're looking for, you're like, I want to discover some new people who are doing shows. I think it's definitely better for that. But if you're just like, dang, I don't know what I want to discover. I want to discover something wacky that I don't know. You could just hop in IRL and have everything there, like a small sword of like content, you know?
Yeah.
Whereas like, yeah, if you didn't know what you wanted, I think it would definitely help them a lot because you're like, dang, I don't know, I wanted to be lulled to sleep by someone, tapping on their microphone. But like, like,
Fair enough, dude.
Mm.
Okay. Anyone else on if you guys think that hurt, or maybe you guys think it helped because maybe it's easier to find that specific thing, so it helps that specific streamer.
Wait, I kind of missed the question because I was typing.
I was saying, do you guys think that it helps or hurts the IRL streamers now that there's subsections for IRL content? So it's not just IRL where everything was. Now it's like just chatting, art, music, ASMR, food, travel. Like they all have their own sections. It's not just that overarching thing on Twitch anymore. It's very specific.
I think
So,
it helps.
You think it
I
helps?
think it, yeah,
Okay.
because I mean, like you think about it as like IRL being okay. I'm trying to think of a way to word this. But basically, like imagine if Twitch was just had two categories, like games and IRL. Like imagine going into the game section and trying to find a specific game that you wanted to watch.
Okay.
Like, it's the same thing with IRL. You go into IRL, and it's just the 20,000 people streaming different things in IRL. Now it's like if you want to look for something, you know exactly where to go, and then you go to that category. It'd be like going to a specific game that you want to watch, and then looking for someone from there versus going into IRL where you have all these people doing all these different things, and your channel, especially if you're a smaller streamer, just gets lost in the crowd.
Yeah. Okay. And I know that in chat, Amelia was saying basically, like it's still like a huge section of Twitch, and that's something that I've noticed whenever I like click browse on Twitch, that it's still up there, and it can also be maybe like first place if there's like some big streamers that usually play a game, but they're out of game and maybe like Ninja would go into just chatting when there has been like drama with him recently, Like he'll switch his sections so he's not, because okay, I'm not playing Fortnite. I'm full cam right now. I need to talk about this problem. So just chatting could then shoot to the very top, because it's kind of a space where it's just me, the streamer, talking to you, the audience. So I think that section's very huge. But I don't know about the rest. You know, I don't know if like food, art, and all those things are like super low. Uh,
Mhm.
because this is not as popular as just chatting. I don't have as much experience there because I used to just click IRL. Now I pretty much only click just chatting if I'm looking for like that kind of a chill stream. I don't click any of the other ones. So I don't know. But what do you think, Drayan? Did you like what are you streaming now? You streaming just chatting?
Just chatting, yeah.
And before it was IRL. That was the only. Okay.
Yeah. And I think like the change, I guess, didn't really affect too much. I think it was just a matter of, I mean, like I just kind of have in my head like it doesn't matter the circumstances, dude. If I'm gonna achieve something, I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna do it. It doesn't matter if, I mean, as long as it's possible to, or it's like it's been done before. Then like okay, maybe maybe it is a bit hard. Maybe there is some more challenges on the way or something like that. And then I'm going to kind of take a look at a really grand scheme of things, and I'd see like, is it possible? So, say for example, like if someone wants to make, has a goal of making $1 billion, which is, I would feel a lot of people would be like, dude, that's a lot of money. It's going to be impossible. But if you take a look at a more, grand scheme perspective of how much money there really is in the United States, for example, there's like more United States debt than there is people that exist on the planet. So it's like by far more than people exist on the planet. So for someone to say that they can't find the cash is saying the same thing as you can't find someone with a cell phone or signal or something like that, just because there's just so much cash out there if you kind of look at statistics and stuff. So very similar. I kind of do a similar approach to the Twitch stream itself, or Twitch stream itself, and excuse me, Twitch sections, and
Okay.
and I think like yeah, it could be maybe some streamers may have it harder and stuff like that, but I also have friends who just started streaming. Like my friend who does the live coaching, dude, he's been streaming for like 2 or 3 weeks, and he's already has like over 200 followers.
Mm,
I have another friend
nice.
who streams to just chatting as well. They're both just chatting, and she's been streaming for like 2 months. She's at like 1,600 followers in 2 months. I'm just like,
Whoa,
Uh,
shoot. That's
dude, I'm
what
like,
category
insane.
is this? What
That's
category is
crazy.
this?
just chatting, just chatting. This is
Well,
just
guys,
chatting.
Paladins was fun. It
All
was
right,
fun,
yeah.
guys.
Everyone was just chatting, guys.
Dang.
No man, for me,
That's
for me,
that's crazy though, dude.
that's insane. Yeah,
Well-
for me, I'm like, man, like fuck, dude. I've been like freaking streaming for 8 months, and I'm at like
Yeah.
623. She's been on for 2 months, 1,600 followers. She passed her sub goal of 200. You can see her top donations and stuff like that. I'm just like, dude, that is freaking insane. And I'm also not coming from a place of envy, but more a place of like, that's just
That's incredible.
that's just awesome. Yeah, exactly. That's awesome. Mad respect to her. I'm so glad that she's growing that fast, and I'm wishing the freaking best, and I'm hoping that she can get partnered freaking as soon as possible like that. So
Does she not
I feel.
do anything like promoting of herself at all, or
I mean, she has a social media following, but I think it's just the fact that, like, you know what? I think she has, I think she did kind of have a following from, Singapore herself, and then I think like maybe some of those people were able to help her. But I think it helps a lot too, when you're like, I guess I'm gonna be completely honest with Twitch. If you're a girl and you look, slightly attractive or somewhat attractive, it's a little bit easier, I would say. But not to say that that's like the determining thing, but I would definitely see that it's more common with a girl that looks attractive on stream and stuff like that. More guys tend to join the channel like that versus just a guy like myself.
That's what I don't get. Like being such an attractive like Paladin streamer, I think that like the viewer.
my friends and I joked around like, yo, maybe I should just fucking like get some
Oh.
implants and get a wig on or something.
I couldn't
like that.
resist,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
But overall, yeah, I mean, like, I mean, I have other guy friends too. I mean, he's been streaming for like 2 months and received about 300 followers, which is pretty good for a guy streamer.
Yeah.
Just chatting. So, yeah. So I think it's just a matter of even if sometimes it may seem hard, it's just a matter of getting out of your own way and just constantly pushing, to get to that, constantly showing up. I think it has a lot to do with some people feel like they need the perfect setup in order for them to get started. And I think it's more about, even if you don't have the perfect setup, working with what you've got, and then also basically working your way up and delivering quality content and stuff like that. I mean, I started with like a toaster laptop, and you already know my headset too.
Yeah.
The double headset.
Well, now it's but that's all
Yeah.
over time. You gotta do what you gotta do, like
Exactly.
to progress. It's right here. So I used to use my phone as my webcam. It's an app called Ivy Cam. It's like $3. It was literally attached to my monitor with this shoestring. Okay, this shoestring right here used to hold up my webcam. I'm dead serious. Okay, and no one knows though. I have a light on top of my monitor, perfectly balanced right now, to get this beautiful lighting right now.
So
Okay,
it should be.
like it's just I don't know, dude. Like yeah, you
This is
gotta
like
you gotta do it.
literally, this is like literally my setup right here. Before I had the headset, and then I just bought this like
Over the
$20
neck
mic
with
and
a
just
mic
put
up,
yeah, it's just fucking. Like you gotta do what you got. Before I was using my MacBook too, and it was just like shit quality, and stuff like that. So
Mhm.
if I'm able to basically, and I have this like round circular table that just looks like if I'm able to do that, it's anything's possible.
This must be one of
Uh,
your viewers because I've heard this on your stream. This is Matt Chewy. Double
Oh, yeah.
headphone equals double the quality, dude. I love that, dude. I love that, dude.
Yeah. So I think you were actually there for that raid recitation. I
Yeah,
think
I
it was the
was.
day that
I
you
was.
raided it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like so. I literally had the double. So I literally was streaming like this. Recited. I think it was it was a Sunday. It was after the
Yeah.
the podcast,
Yeah.
and you guys rated it. Basically, we had a few questions like, "Yo, what's up with the double headset, man?" And I was like, I was just kind of telling like, "Oh, you know what? Because my current laptop that I'm using, the fan is so loud, and when I use that microphone, the fan gets picked up a lot compared to if I use this $20 mic." So I was like, in the meantime. And I had a few podcast lineups. So I was like, fuck it, I gotta figure something out in the meantime before I get set up. And then Amelia Cosplay came with this ingenious answer. And she was like, you guys don't know, like double the headset equals double the quality. It's
Mhm.
simple math, guys.
I don't know. I don't even blame
I was
you.
dying.
Like, I'll be real. That headset, like around your neck, was my main headset for like a solid 3.5 months. Like, I did like 4 of the podcasts with that headset. My like Logitech like 430, like the one that Tyler One's always had, like really old, like not the greatest like headset and mic. Like it broke. Money was a little bit low, boys. Okay, so yeah, I found $19.99 Amazon best deal, and I bought that thing. So no, I feel the struggle, man.
Yeah, man.
Next question here is I'll give you guys some background before we answer, but just want your guys' opinion on Twitch VIPs, which we're actually using on today's stream. Pulled up a web page to make sure you guys all know what I'm talking about because I'm a good host. Basically, those who are given VIP status basically can chat without being affected by slow mode, sub only, or follower only mode. They can chat without being affected by rate limit, like when Twitch stops you because you're you're chatting too fast or saying the same message. You can chat in all rooms except for mod only, and then you can post links even when links are disabled. So you're kind of being made as something special than the average viewer, like a regular, but not quite a mod. And I believe based on your following and unique chatters is how you get the amount of VIPs you get. Max being 100. I think the max I'm allowed to do is 40. But I don't know if you guys have like looked at that feature. What's your opinion on that? See, Drayan's rocking it right there, dude. See, as many times as he wants. You could just there's no restriction. So, is that something you guys think you'll use, or is it not like nothing special? Like anyone has the floor here.
I think
Okay.
go ahead, man. Oh
No.
all right. Basically, I mean, I think the only the issue that I had with it was the fact that I wanted to also give my mod a VIP
Mods,
badge,
yeah.
and then it
Oh, yeah.
stripped them off from it. So I was like, oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
because you can't give them both. You know.
Mhm.
exactly.
But yeah, I've already started using it. I think it's a really because I know I have a lot of viewers that are like big supporters that tune in all the time, and a lot of my viewers are younger, so they can't just buy subs whenever they want.
Yeah.
So maybe their parents don't even want them to be subscribing to people. So I feel bad. Like, Kylie here in the chat, she was one of them. She's watched me ever since forever, and she's there every stream, all stream, super support. She promotes like in Fortnite games when I'm not even there.
It's good stuff.
So like, but she's not, but she wasn't subbed, and because she didn't have the money to, and like, so the VIP is kind of like gifting her a sub without having to pay to give her a sub because she gets all the advantages that a sub gets. So I think it's a really cool system for situations like that.
Okay. Dottie, what you got, man? You gonna use it or not? Not really.
I haven't yet. I haven't thought. I feel like there's got to be a better way to use it. There's got to be some. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking for a greater purpose, but I feel like it could also be exploited. If someone was, dastardly minded, or for lack of a better word, they could be like, you don't donate me this much, or like whoever donates the most this month, I make VIP, and sort of like have it as a bit of a like carrot, and then people. I don't think there's anything wrong with like chucking people who genuinely support you a VIP thing, but using it as an incentive, be like, hey, give me your money and I'll give you this. I feel like there shouldn't be that expectation, And I feel like not a lot of people, but I feel like some people will use it like that. But
okay,
I haven't found a use for it yet.
Goose, you gonna give him to the most eggs per month? Also gets a badge or what? You got any thoughts on use of it?
I don't know. I gotta figure out how to effectively utilize it, but Mios for sure, who's the guy I was talking about before, who's my amazing mod, he says. Maybe I overmod a little bit, so find a way to incorporate VIPs in a little bit. Have less mods.
Please don't unmod me, okay? I like being modded.
Already been unmodded.
Can we get someone new from chat to be? Oh, what's up? What are we? Sorry. I think I don't know. I think it's cool where like I can reward people that are regulars. They're there all the time. But like DB said, they might not have the money to sub, or like they got that Twitch Prime crown and they didn't choose your boy for some odd reason. I don't know what reason you wouldn't. But it's like and I think they could still be blocked maybe for saying like terrible stuff. Like for mods, I think it might all go through. But for VIPs, I feel like they're not like I feel like they're not just like immune to everything, to every little like rule being like just out the window. But oh shoot, wait a minute. Okay, guys, we gotta welcome young Chutlet Talks, who I believe who I know for sure actually not believe. I know for sure is a friend of Drayen's because I've been in a raid from Drayen's channel to her channel. So welcome all of you. We're doing a podcast called the Affiliates Podcast. I get a script of questions that are answered by these wonderful streamers here. You can follow them all. They have great they have great streams, and I tell you guys every week, like if you don't follow them, like it doesn't matter, cause like you're gonna see them, cause like we're all on each other's auto host list, so you're kind of trapped. So like just do it. Save us the trouble, dude. Okay. I'm telling you guys, like these guys all run like really good streams, like or else they wouldn't be here. Like I pick good streamers for this podcast. So thank you very much. Oh my gosh, the emotes, dude. Holy. Okay. Thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate it. But so for me, I think I'm just gonna VIP, and I have 40, so it's very limited. But just maybe hand out like 5 this week to people who I know have like been around, because you want to reward them, and like even if they're a sub, you can still give them this badge. It's just you can't give it to mods. But I think it's a super dope feature. Clam, you think you'll be using it, or is it not? Does it not really that important? I mean, it's just a feature. It's not like it could change everything. But
I've been using it. I kind of overmodded, like when I first started my channel. I just never unmodded people.
Got it.
But now it's like, now that we have a second option, like because I had like I think I had like 15 mods. It's just way too many.
Yeah.
And so I unmodded like all but like 4 of them and gave some of them VIP, people that still show up to the channel, even though I don't play on PS4 anymore, because a lot of them were friends from PS4.
Yeah.
So I give them the VIPs, and then also just people that like are in the channel a lot, the regulars, but I don't know them personally enough to like trust them with mod privileges.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
And so I'll recognize them as like someone that's definitely worthy of like a little bit more recognition in the channel,
Yeah.
but not to the point where they have power over other people in chat.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you gotta. There's a degree of trust to giving that out for sure. And I don't
Mhm.
know like what all they can do. I just know what all that they are exempt
Pretty
from.
sure they
But
can do everything a sub can do except for moderate.
oh,
Yeah.
they get the emotes.
I'm not sure.
No.
Oh, not the emotes. Okay.
No.
Got you.
They just can
Okay.
type in every chat
Yeah,
room
yeah.
except for mod chat,
Okay.
and then they're not affected by any like limits put on chat. So like if you put it in
Mhm.
slow mode, theirs will still go in real time.
Oh,
stuff
I
like
didn't.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
But yeah,
That's a good
I did the
feature.
same thing that Clem did too. Like I had like Nick on a stick. Like he's wants to be, and I would mod him, but I don't trust him to be mod because he trolls all the time. So I'm like, bro, like I know you want mod, and I would love to give it to you, but I tell him all the time I don't trust you. So I made him VIP. I was like, this is the next best thing I can give you.
Yeah.
So I'm really glad that they gave us the VIP thing because that at least shows the recognition, that I do appreciate him like that much. But at the same time, you're still not getting mod, Nick.
Okay. That is actually something I want to bring up. How you said like it's like the next best thing.
Mhm.
I've noticed like yes, you can get like max of 100, but at least in my stream I can get 40. So I
Mhm.
feel like this is something that Twitch actually added in for like the little guy. Like this
think
is
so.
one more reason that you have to stay in my stream that has nothing to do with the content. You have a diamond next to your name, dude. You don't have that in all these big streamers chat. They couldn't care less about you. So it's just like in my chat, you're a VIP. Like, man, I'm gonna come back. Like, I
Mhm.
had to pay zero money. I showed up. I was chill in this guy's chat. This person likes me, and like, it has nothing to do with the content. It's just the fact that like they're set apart. It's kind of like people. I've had people in my stream where someone in chat actually, Sino Hockey is one of my mods. He donated subs, and those people that got the donated subs actually come back more often than just random people that followed that day. Cause like, oh, they have an emote. I'm different from chat. So like that was kind of like this live example that like I noticed that people came back because of that special badge. And I think that might help smaller streamers grow and have a reason for people to come back. That has nothing to do with their content quality or anything. It's just
True.
a change in like relationship, I guess.
People like to feel exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I know we're smaller streamers, so like maybe everyone's just gonna say no. But like, kind of a tangent from that question is like, do you guys even use the different chat rooms, or like, if not now, would you use them in the future for any specific reasons?
I don't. at all.
Okay.
I use
go
them
ahead, man.
for subs to post links.
Okay.
Go sub channel, post a link in the sub channel.
Can you
Got
can
it.
you do that? Can you
Yeah.
block links from your main chat but not the sub chat? Is that
They
is
have
that possible?
they have different. Yeah, they have different settings.
I did not know that. Huh.
I think that I was talking to another streamer about this earlier today. I was talking to Limp about this, and I feel like in the future, if my stream was a lot bigger, there's a bunch of streamers that do sub only mode. That's kind of like a turnoff for some people because like the plebs want to run wild, dude. They want to put their like their rees, like they want to just like go off in chat, right? They want to put all their so when it's sub only mode, sometimes like the chat is slower and sometimes the viewer count is lower because the plebs don't feel entertained because they can't not watch the stream and not pay attention and just chat garbage. They actually have to watch the stream, so they leave. So I feel like instead of putting it on sub only mode where chat's slow and maybe even subs complain about chat being too low, just don't do sub only mode. Take like just put on your other monitor the sub chat. So screw the pleb chat. Let them chat. Just don't look at it. Just look at the sub chat only. And if you can
Mhm.
get this culture where the subs don't use normal chat, they use the sub chat. That's where they can talk and interact with you. I feel like bigger streamers could like talk to chat more often and ignore all the garbage, but the plebs are happy at the same time. And they don't leave because they can chat and spam all that trash. So that's the way I would use it. I wouldn't put chat on sub only mode. I would just open up a sub chat. or a mod chat or whatever. Yeah.
I don't think there's any reason for anybody that streams like at our level to ever have it on sub only, unless you just get like
Yeah, that's true.
unless you
That's
just
true.
get like some massive raid and people are being ridiculously
Right.
obnoxious. It's like
Yeah.
okay, just slow it down for a second.
Yeah. Fair enough.
But yeah, because I feel like people use sub only mode just to kind of slow down chat so they can read what their subs are saying.
Mm-hmm.
Like that have like 8,000-9,000 viewers or more, and their chat's just scrolling constantly.
Yeah.
There's no way they can keep up with it, so they put it on sub only or slow mode, so they can actually like look over at chat and read something without them looking over it, and then all of a sudden that message is like 30 bars above it.
Yeah, it's actually very appealing to have that kind of sub only chat. I made a second account. It's like I think it's my chat bot that because you know how you have to make a second account for like Streamlabs chat bot. So I made a second account to subscribe to Summit 1G because I had like a Twitch Prime trial. And there's like always jokes about him having like a big forehead. So I called that channel Forehead Supreme and I subbed him. And like it was like a joke, but like I got to ask Summit all the questions that I never could as like a pleb, and he answered every single one. He had 20K people in his chat, but it was sub only mode. So like he answered every question. I was like, dude, I'm so cool right now, dude. Like I feel so awesome. Like let's go. I was like fanboying out. So that's like one reason why I think. I mean, maybe not sub only mode, but use a different like sub room, because then like the subs can like literally talk to you. It's like the old days when you were a small streamer and you actually relied on chat, or like you actually like to talk to chat. Because I don't want to lose that if I were to grow. Still want to talk to people that like support. But I think I completely cut off DB when he was about to start.
No, I was just gonna say
Sorry.
I've only used sub only mode when I do like my sub only giveaways, but it's only a portion of the stream.
Mhm.
So like because you have to like type like exclamation point join or something to enter into the giveaway. So I'll throw it in sub only mode so only the subs can type to join in that giveaway. And then as soon as that giveaway's over, then I just drop it back. But I mean that's really the only time I've ever used it.
Okay.
I'm glad that I'm able to do it that way because otherwise I gotta go through like some other random process to try to get it to where I can make sure that only subs are getting in.
Okay. Goose, what about you? Would you use a chat for the flock, dude? Flock only chat, dude.
I kind of like the idea that you brought up, where like you train your subs to like only use a certain chat.
Yeah.
That seems like it'd be kind of helpful for League. That way, I wouldn't have to worry about all the toxic people coming in
Oh,
like
yeah.
regular chat, and I could like just chill with my boys. But yeah, I don't have anything like that set up right now. But like looking forward, like that's actually a good idea. I might have to snag that right quick.
The
Dude, I
Pavlov
didn't
dog
think of that.
experiment, dude. You know, where you like train them. You train them with you ring the little bell. They go over to sub only chat. You know, education at work, boys. I got the Rubik's cube going on up here, dude. All right.
The only issue I could see with that is like the interaction between subs and non-subs is like that would kind of fall off.
Yeah. If you just ignored one chat. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that and like if you had one chat separate from the other,
Yeah.
your subs and people that are just coming into your channel aren't going to be interacting with each other at all.
Got it. Okay. Because maybe they
That's
don't
fine.
feel
That
like.
would be the downsides.
Okay.
Right.
Because they might not feel like their stuff is even being like read. Like, oh, it doesn't matter if I chat, so I'm just not going to. And then you actually
also
create
be-
a bad environment.
It would also be weird for like a new person to a stream to like just come in, see like a sub count, and then not see any subs talking in chat. What the heck's
That's true. Probably think it was like fake or something. Yeah, that's true. So maybe you need to be like big, like to do that. You have to
Yeah.
be like big time streamer. So that makes sense.
I think
What does that
my
mean?
friend who does live coaching, he sometimes there's times where he gets too many questions,
Hmm.
and then sometimes and I think it'd make more sense the bigger you are because then just a lot of things shit going on. And there was a time where he decided to like, you know what, maybe one chat would be for more about just like people chatting because a lot of people were just chatting about maybe anything really in general, and then another chat would be more about people who actually needed some help or wanted to ask a question, and that would make a lot of sense too, I felt. But I feel for anyone who is kind of doing the similar, I guess, niche as I am still doing, I guess, but I probably will still be kind of doing, but I'll be moving forward to some different things.
Yeah.
And as a life coach on Twitch too, it made a lot of sense too. It's just eventually like it kind of died down just because like chat died down. It eventually just made more sense to everyone just to go back to one channel versus flipping back and forth from the question section and then the regular chat section and stuff.
Okay. Well, let me hit you guys up with the next. Actually, I'm getting like Discord stuff. I just want to like make sure I'm not missing like some vital information.
All right, I'm about to actually log off since it's pretty close to 9.
Okay.
Is it okay if I like give a shout out to all the people that followed me and stuff like that, just to say thank you?
For sure. I was wondering if there were any well, we've been getting questions down, and I was wondering if any of those viewers were specifically from your channel. I don't. Kylie's
Maybe
from.
I know Sinestro was asking some questions. I don't know if
Yes, he was. Okay.
I don't
He
know
said they
what-
were for like gamer streamers, I believe.
Okay. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. Give me like
Okay.
a minute or so. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this one is from someone from his chat though. So we'll do it when he gets back.
They do a live Tinder. That's so great.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
I don't think
shoot.
that's a question. Okay, sweet. Okay, so I don't think any of them are like specific questions then, from anyone from his channel. I just want to make sure. Okay. Let me see. Let's see. Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, okay. Thanks, mods, for taking care.
Are you using
Are
those
these
other
questions? I'm just trying to make sure that that like there aren't any questions that I'm like missing here. But we're gonna open up to questions soon. I think I have one more question that I want to answer, and then actually two, because I feel like one's kind of relevant Twitch news. We'll talk about it now, and then when he gets back, we'll have him shout out his follows and stuff. But this is basically there's like ninja drama that I saw about, you know, like there was a guy that he thought was like stream sniping, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna get this guy banned.
Yeah.
And it's like blew up. Like, how much power do you guys think like those top streamers really have, whether it be on Twitch or like within the game that they play, or do they not
Oh,
have any?
I think they have connections for sure.
Okay. How much of an
mean-
influence do they have on the game that they're playing, you think?
Not a lot, because they complain about a lot of stuff that's like that stays in the game. Like a lot of the top, streamers, like Fortnite streamers, they all complain about the same stuff, and like the Epic doesn't really cater to them. They,
Got it. Okay.
They
Cheers,
continue to do whatever they're doing.
Okay. All right, we're gonna keep going here, guys. But Drain is gonna head out, so I'll just let him
Yeah.
shout out everyone followed throughout the stream. Thank you, Drain, for coming on today. Like a ton of insight.
you.
It's just nice. Like Drain's the only one here that like streams like specifically IRL. So like it's nice to have like a whole section of Twitch that like I don't typically deal with because it's not content that I produce. So it's not content that I like watch all the time. So he's the only IRL streamer I watch. It's nice to get like that different opinion. So yeah, thanks for coming on, dude. So you
Yeah,
have the
dude, thank
floor,
you.
dude. What you got coming up?
Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. Yeah, thank you so much for having me on the show again, dude. It's a fucking pleasure that I was able to meet you, and then also this amazing community with the affiliate podcast. And I'm very grateful to be a part of with you guys and stuff like that. So make sure everyone who follows me or follows a Dre fan, make sure you guys follow every single of these streamers on here. They're all really good and amazing people. So I highly recommend everyone to check them out, and then also show them support as well when you can. And then lastly, I'm going to say thank you to everyone who gave me a follow. Forgive me if I missed someone, but I think this is the list here. So thank you to wait, what the heck? Shoot.
Make sure you don't say anything. You know, there's some tricky names out there. They try to get you to read the names. Dude, I'm telling you. Yeah. Ice. Oh my.
Okay. So Stephanie, thank you so much for the follow. Shades of Twitch, thank you so much for the follow. Vegito, thank you so much for the follow. Chibi, thank you so much for the follow. And then welcome to the room. Thank you so much for the follow. Yeah. The Bell Room. Sorry about that. And then, yeah, again, for anyone who follows me, make sure you guys follow all of these wonderful people here on this affiliate podcast, because they're all very cool people. Amazing people. All right, guys, I really appreciate everything.
For sure, man. It's fun.
Enjoy the rest of your stream, and then also peace out to chat as well. Peace.
I'll see you, man.
Later, man. Later.
All right, later.
Peace, man. Yo, are we gonna talk about the thought audit at all this stream, or is that? Oh, we can't say that,
I
is that word?
I don't want to get like what's it called, copy striked, which is not a thing. But I don't want that to. No, I'm serious. I don't make enough
No,
money for this,
what?
dude. I don't make enough money for this. Wait, what happened? Wait, we're all. You see what happened? You say thought one time, the whole thing crashes, dude. He's back. He's back. He's back. We're good. I have to get these name tags like all back up, dude. There we go. He's back. Center of attention, baby. Let's go. Get that big name
Oh,
tag
mine the
too.
center now?
I got you, man. So
Oh,
to stay back on topic here, we're talking about the influence that streamers have on games, and I think you're right. Where all the streamers complain about like essentially like one thing, you know, and you'd think that a company would take like the overall opinion, people that play their game the most, and like change it, and they still don't. Like, I'm not saying that like the vests and like blackout are like unfair, but I think that there could be ways to change that concept to make it better. People are talking about like um just like having shield
Yo.
in Fortnite and stuff. What's up?
Can we pause for that real quick?
What happened?
Can we pause for that real quick in chat?
Oh shoot. I don't get notifications, so I wasn't like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, why'd you put ones in there, dude? What's going on? I'm trying to count, dude.
God
3,
damn.
500 and 5. Oh, and 5. Is that supposed to be like a significant number, Mason? But
505.
thank you very much, Pharaoh, for the bits, dude. I appreciate it, man. I turn off my notifications because this is it's conversation driven stream, and with everyone bringing views to one place, I really don't try to make a big point out of like getting people's names up and monetizing stuff. But thank you very much, Pharaoh. I appreciate it, man. Oh, 605? Am I
No,
done?
no, it was 5. It was 5.
I might not be able to count. I can only count like to like 15. I think it's 505. There you
Yeah,
go.
it's 505.
Okay, sweet. So, maybe if people like it's I feel like it's not even like whining, because like you play this person's game like all the time, so you like want it to change. But like
Mhm.
the reason, I don't know if like I feel like Goose and Dottie would like relate to this more, but like I feel like when I played League of Legends, all the changes to to champions was just like not based on streamers, but essentially based on like the pro players, because they're so good at the game that they find out ways to exploit a character that's like super strong. So if a character is strong, the whole community can't really prove that they're busted because they suck at the game. But the pro players can really show you that a busted character is busted because they really know how to like work it. And Dre, and thank you for your raid afterward as well. And thank you for being on the podcast today. So what do you guys think as far as like, do you think that they really listen, or is it just like, all right, it's kind of funny, these people are like whining about our game, we're not going to change anything? Or maybe does the game like need those streamers to the point where they'll like, oh, we better make changes, this guy's going to quit? But I don't know.
I don't feel like the should ever bend itself to streamers. Just like I don't know. It's I feel like every game should, especially if it has a pro scene, should always balance itself around the highest level of play, that being pros. And if you want to be good at that game, then you need to up your game as well, and that creates a more competitive game, and it creates a more well balanced game.
Yeah.
So like, if streamers do have sway over what people are saying, or over what the game is, how the game is being developed, I really don't think they should. But I don't think a lot of them do, unless they are pro players also.
Yeah. Okay. Goose, what do you think, man?
I mean, as far as like league goes, I feel like a lot of it is like trickle down from pro scene, because like the way the league meta works is like the pros. It's essentially what you explained before. Like the pros play something, it's busted. Like a week later, that's what everyone's playing in solo queue, but everyone in solo queue sucks at doing the strat. Eventually, they get good at the strat, right? Realizes, oh well, I guess they're finally good at it, and then things finally change. But
Got it. Okay.
I feel like everything happens too slow though with balancing. Like, dude, like how long was freaking gold funneling a strat? It's forever. I feel like Riot's slow at changing things.
Yeah. Their balance team is I think they're not paid enough. That's all I'm saying.
By the way, take Pike out of the game and nerf Akali, please, for those.
Anyone from Riot HQ watching, guys? I think there's a couple of you guys in here. Oh wait, never mind. He got fired for cursing at T1 and making it in his chat. Sorry about that. But yeah, anyone else that wants to take that advice from Riot, you guys go ahead. I might come back to your game too. I get many viewers. So I might bring them over, dude. But Dottie, essentially the same thing, or I mean maybe with other games you play. I mean you weren't really heavy into Fortnite, but you're on the COD
No.
grind, man.
Yeah,
So-
I don't know. It's a tough one because like you can't sort of give people an inch, they'll want a mile sort of thing. So you can't really be like, all right. To a degree, you can't be like fixing everything around what people are whinging about. Like I feel that streamers and stuff definitely put an emphasis on that sort of thing. They like highlight it more and sort of make it more visible to the game, to the balance team or whatever. Because like if nobody's shown the problems or anything, then they're not gonna know. But
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. I feel like they do their job. They do it averagely.
Yeah.
Like-
I mean, as long as people aren't literally quitting the game, I feel like it's
Yeah,
good. It's a
yeah.
good enough product that people are just playing it. So
You gotta get that.
like Overwatch lost me. You guys
Retention.
all know my opinions on Junkrat, dude. Just so balanced, so much skill to play. Because when I was like done with Fortnite, I'm like, I need a new game. Man, Overwatch was fun. I played it. I'm like, oh, that's why I never play this game ever at all, ever. Like I dream about not playing Overwatch. I dream about not playing Overwatch. I'm just saying. So I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Paladins has like a similar character, but they have things in the game that then can counteract those like AoE non-skill characters. So,
Mm.
but I actually have a tournament coming up, and I'm taking control, and I actually banned that character from my tournament. I was like, nah, it's my tournament. He's banned because the company won't listen to anyone in the player base. So, no shade at all to high res. That's just how it's been going. But next question here, and I think we'll try to get to the ones that people in chat asked before we head off. But last question, guys, is when can you best sacrifice stream time for vacations? And then like how will those vacations then affect your stream long term? So you got this set schedule, people expect to come at this time, but can a vacation or like maybe sacrificing time or like hey, like it'd be best to go out with the family or do this thing? Is that gonna affect your stream highly?
I've been finding it hard lately. I don't really schedule, but like the days, I'm fine with days. I take
Mhm.
Wednesdays and Saturdays off, and that's no problem. But with working like 40 hours a week, I find it hard to do everything in those 2 days. So I find myself sort of on stream days wanting to like get it done quickly, not rush it, but sort of get it done as soon as I get home. Like sort of start the stream as soon as I get home, so there's still time in the evening to sort of hang out with friends.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's worth rushing everything. I
Yeah.
think it would be better to sort of get home in my own time, start stream at the same time, and end it at more or less the same time every night, and then just have separate time for that. But I definitely reckon if you take like a holiday that's not like take a week off or whatever, and you don't stream that week, that would definitely hurt.
Yeah.
If people are like used to you streaming 5 days out of the week
Yeah.
every week, and then suddenly, unless you like find a way to go around it, schedule some replays or whatever those ones are, like
Oh,
the
I didn't think about that. I've never used that feature.
yeah, neither.
Oh,
But
that
if you
could be
schedule some of
helpful.
those, or like even do an IRL stream, I mean, data issues or whatever, but even do an IRL stream, like, hey,
Yeah.
way on holiday, but here's me walking around, wherever I am for an hour. I feel like
Yeah.
that might sort of be enough to tide people over,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
but it still wouldn't be the same as having your full-time stream schedule as normal.
Yeah, that happened to me like recently. Like this question, like it resonates with me because like I had like a 4-day trip to Idaho, and I got an app where you can stream games from your phone, and it goes straight to your Twitch. So I like download the app, and like I gotta go back and play Star Legends, the old classic, dude. And the internet wasn't good enough, and the other two places that I stayed at did not get Wi-Fi both of those nights and could not do it. and then I get back home. Not even 10 minutes after being home, I go back out to hang out with friends that are back from university. So I couldn't. I had a hard time streaming with my setup at their house. IRL on Twitch is a nightmare. From the Twitch app, doing mobile is like a nightmare. It was. We try to go
I
to in
got
and
it. I
out,
got
but
it. I
like,
got it.
but
I
doing
got
those
it.
those little special things maybe while you're out is a very unique thing. And as long as it doesn't take over that time that you're having in public or away from your PC or away from your home, um, vacations are super important. It's good to take time to do that. Make sure you communicate with your stream. I think the replay is a great idea as well. But no, it can definitely hurt if you don't communicate and if you don't find a way to put content out while you're gone. That's just my opinion, though. But DB Goose, anything?
Oh, yeah. So I'm crazy paranoid. Like I feel like every time like I'm not streaming, that I'm just losing people. Like I just feel like, I mean, no offense to you guys that watch me, but I just feel like your attention spans are so like short. Do you know what I mean? So if I'm not constantly like, hey, look over here, look at me, that you guys are like
My
gonna
forget
look
about
away
yours.
and I'm gonna lose you. Yeah. So I'm like,
A Fortnite streamer.
yeah, man. So I'm like, oh, every day that like I missed Thursday and Friday, right?
Yeah.
And it was killing me. Like I was dying inside. Like I was in a horrible mood. My wife's like, this is getting crazy. Like you can't stream all the time. I go, I'm not streaming all the time, but I just don't want to miss days.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I'm taking, you know, one step forward and two steps back every time I'm not streaming.
Yeah.
And I just feel like that I mean, well, at the same time, I feel like I was on a really steady growth.
Yeah.
And then I feel like if I miss a couple days, then it's like starting all over and growing again.
Yeah.
I mean, whether it's true or not, I don't really know because I don't think I've. Well, I guess yeah, view wise feels like it, but I mean, I don't know. I should really not care that much, but
I feel like getting caught up on the numbers. Like it's good to be
Yeah.
aware. Can't sort of get lost in it, you know. You got to
Yeah.
take some time and look after yourself.
Yeah, I feel. Goose, what do you think? Like, have you ever had a time where, I mean, or maybe you don't have like official schedule, but has there been a time where like you weren't streaming for like, I don't know, 4 or 5 days, and you're just like, shoot, like this is gonna kill.
That actually happens like pretty consistently. So I work like 50 to 60 hours a week. So it can be hard to string together, you know, a streak of like streaming every single day. Like there's a lot of days where I work like 12, 14-hour shifts and I get home and I just don't really feel like streaming.
Yeah.
I don't
And
blame you, man.
yeah, and so a lot of my I don't know. It's tough, man. So there's days when I take mental health days and stuff like that, but my community is like super supportive about it and everything. And even on days when I'm not streaming, what I'll do is I'll go around with a lot of my followers and we'll watch different channels together. So even though I'm not like actively streaming, I'm still hanging out with my followers and watching
Yeah.
content with them and interacting. So I think there are ways to interact with like viewers and followers outside of actually streaming.
Okay. Fair enough, dude. I am gonna go over some questions from the young chat, dude. If you guys have any more questions, we're already running on about 2 hours. So, um, basically, if you guys have questions that don't get answered, like, your boy's struggling for questions on the weekly, guys. Okay, I'm coming up with these questions every week, dude. And sometimes like, I get questions from like streamers here, so and that helps out like a lot. But if you guys don't get questions that are like answered like today, I'm just gonna put them in the list for like the next one. So I think most of you have been consistently here each week, which is a lot. Which is like so much fun. So I believe got them sent to me. Shout out the Limp Walrus, dude. The only thing is I'm like when I like read the question, I'm gonna be on the overlay because I'm like on Discord right now. So I gotta skip question 1 because I am not in the mood to go down that road. But in the future, I think we could actually have an entire podcast that is political. That might be a problem. We'll see. I don't know. I'm not trying to get on like Twitch fails. I feel like that's a really dark road. But question from is it? I'm gonna call you Vesky, dude, because I'm sorry. I don't want to butcher it. I feel bad. Okay. So you said I streamed and had 15 to 20 viewers in your viewer game streams or coaching / game knowledge streams, but when you streamed League of Legends, or wait, when you streamed your favorite game, dropped to like 5. So how do you handle viewer drops better? Um, if no one else has like a direct answer, I think I have an answer because I can relate. My guy.
Wait, run that one more time.
Okay, wait, give me a second. I have to go back. The overlay.
My attention span
I
is
can't.
as
I
short as
can't
Andrea's.
like. I can't give away all the questions, guys. I'm in Discord, so I had to put the overlay. Okay, so he said I streamed and had 15 to 20 viewers in his viewer games, but then he would switch to play like a different game or something that he liked maybe even more that weren't viewer games, and then it drops to like 5 viewers, right?
Yeah.
So as far as like my answer to that is like I stream Fortnite, so I'm up there getting like 30 viewers, and then I realized either over time or when I play a different game, I have like 8 viewers. I played GTA, get like 5 viewers, and then I had an IRL stream that got like 18 compared to me playing a different game because like those people like don't want you to play anything else because like this is their main game, and maybe that's just Fortnite because I think it's like very big cult following. Like typically those people will only play that game.
And it's
That's
free. Everyone
yeah,
has it.
plus it's free. So many people have it. So you have to kind of realize that if you're someone that plays a bunch of viewer games, you're gonna have some people that just want to play games with you, and they don't actually want to watch you as a streamer. So that's actually why I switched games because the audience that I happened to have while playing Fortnite was that. And now I have people on Paladins that will view whether or not I'm playing with them. They're amped about like this tournament, and they'll come through. I have lots of like people I've gained over time that have stuck with me no matter what game I played. So either play a different game that you are truly having fun with, because people knew when I wasn't having fun playing Fortnite and they wouldn't watch because they knew I wasn't having fun. So play something that you have fun with, and make sure that viewer games don't take over your entire stream, because then it just becomes a play with me stream, not like watch me play a game. And then you're
Mhm.
going to be frustrated when you're not doing viewer streams because you're not going to get any followers. So I'm not saying like you can take it lightly or like take it like harshly. Just like kind of figure out this is what I want to stream regardless of viewer count, and then you'll grow if people know that you're having fun and you're being entertaining. So,
Yeah, as well.
um, did I take every potential answer of that question? Or do you
I mean,
guys
yeah,
do you guys
pretty
have any
much.
experience? Do you guys
Yep.
have do you guys have any experience where that happens? Like I know DB specifically you
Yeah,
stream
man.
like Wow Wednesdays, and I don't know if people are
Mm.
hating, but like that's like my favorite stream of the week because
Those
like
are my favorite.
the mood is
Yeah,
like
we just talk about whatever's like
yeah.
happening in people's lives. So it's the best.
And like that might be like lower viewer count, but like
Mhm.
people that really like just want to watch a streamer, like it's personality driven. Like I've never played WoW. Like
Yeah.
I've never played WoW, but it's DB, so I'm gonna watch. You know, but
Aw.
like Goose, do you ever? I mean, because you've played, I think 4 games that I've watched over the course I've been following you.
Yeah, so I like that's something I did like at the very start. So I started off with like League, and so what I realized is like so like when I first started out, like my whole thing was like Journey to Diamond, Journey to Diamond. So everybody was like tuning in for League. They wanted to see me hit Diamond or whatever. And then I'd switch up games, like literally 0 viewers. I'd chill like 0 viewers for like hours. But what started happening is I started like actually developing friendships with a lot of the viewers, and now I feel like I can pretty much play anything, and I'll have a couple people stick around with me. So I think a lot of it is just building the personal connection with the viewers to be able to play what you want to play. I mean, there's always going to be viewers that only want to see you play one game, but I feel like a lot of people are open to watching games that they've either never seen before, never experienced before, if they enjoy your personality enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dottie, any input there, or Clam?
No.
I elaborated hardcore.
I don't really have much experience with it. I mean, like, I pretty much stick to my one game that I play.
Yeah.
It's what my stream is. Occasionally, if I'm like waiting for my duo partner to get on, or I'm just like not really feeling like sweating and just playing a multiplayer game, I'll start up like I'll look and see what's on sale on Steam, and just like, oh, this game looks interesting, I'll give this a try. And sometimes I'll sit at like 0 viewers because of that, or but like a couple nights ago I was streaming Far Cry 5. I jumped up to like 30 viewers for like 3 hours. Just I have no idea
Nice.
why.
Oh. Yeah.
But it
What is that?
was like 3 in the morning, which is even weirder. But I feel like if you stick with the game that you're most comfortable playing with, regardless of viewer count, eventually people will come based on your personality over the game that you're playing. Like that's kind of how I see it.
Yeah. Okay.
Because people are gonna want to watch you play what you're having fun playing.
Exactly. I believe that completely.
That's why I stopped playing Siege, is because I started to hate the game. So I just wasn't fun to watch unless you like watching people just rage, which I mean some people do, but I don't know. It just doesn't make for good content in my opinion.
Mm.
Yeah, I felt the
That's
same
much
way
better.
when school started. Like all the people playing Fortnite were like older than me or my age that got back from like a 4-hour workday and like they just get home, play squads, they don't want to talk and they're in a bad mood because they had to work. And I'm just like, this is no fun. This is not a good stream. So
Mhm.
that's kind of why I switched. But next question, I know he has to leave soon. So question from San was, I just started streaming and got up to 11 viewers at one time. Happened twice, but every time it gets up there, it just goes back down really fast. And then it just like bottoms out at 3. So like how do you improve that? Where you feel like you're hitting this spike and then it just like drops down, so you feel like maybe you weren't entertaining enough to retain it. So like how do you stay at that higher count, because you got them initially. So how do you keep them?
Always act the same regardless of how many people are in your chat. Always act like, even if you have like one person in your chat and it's like your mom, just engage with those people and make them feel welcome. Try and strike up conversation. If chat's dead, start asking questions to chat. They don't always have to be the one initiating conversation. You can do it back to them. And eventually, the more you stream, because you said you just start. Whoever asked the question, you said you just started, so you can't expect your viewer count to stay consistently high all the time. Don't worry about your viewer count. Always act the same, no matter how many people you have in your chat, and people will come.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I feel like Goose was on the right track as well about building connections with those people. Like you gotta like give them a reason to come back. You know, you can't just expect them to come back. But at the same time, you just gotta accept the fact that some people are gonna tune in and be bored within 3 seconds and just jump from stream to stream. Like I don't know, some people just aren't gonna give you like that's all you can do.
You pretty much just got to learn from it. I mean, maybe you can look back and be like, wait, maybe when that jumped up to 11, maybe that was at 11 and you didn't notice for a while and you were so used to it being at 3. So maybe you weren't as talkative, or maybe, you were more focused on the gameplay. And then those 11 people were there, but you weren't really acknowledging them. So then they just like kind of dipped, where you could be like, okay, well, I'm going to try to be more aware of, who's watching, and make sure that I'm always, make sure there's something being said while streaming, that there's not so much dead silence, or that there's at least something entertaining for them to watch at those times.
Yeah, I've definitely gotten better at that, and I think maybe it's like a bad thing because it's become like in my everyday life about like talking too much. But like being like a league streamer with like 3 viewers in chat, it's just like you have like this dead space where like you're farming for like 15 minutes, and just like by the way, the 3 viewers was like really like not actual viewers, it was just me. This is like years ago where I like was first gonna give like streaming like a chance or whatever. So like I'm on like a laptop and I'm just like, man, like I'm not like saying anything. So either I'd like make conversation or like make up that I'm like talking to chat. Like when I stream Fortnite, I was in like random squads and I'd be like, "Thank you for the sub, thanks for the $200." Like I was, just like make them think that you got something going on, dude. So like I don't know. They're like, "Oh shoot, this guy's a pro streamer." Like I don't know, but like if you're always just saying something and you're not just leaving like this white noise, like this open air, like you can really like retain someone's attention like very quickly. Like we talked about it last week. Science says you got 5 seconds. That's why on YouTube there's that skip option for like a 5-second ad, because you got 5 seconds, and if you weren't entertaining or you weren't saying anything or there wasn't action going on at that one time, then people are gonna leave. That's why I've like never understood freaking shoot, what's that old MMO where you just like just a RuneScape where you just like chop trees for 3 hours and you sit in place. I was like, who watches this stuff? Like, but maybe I just don't get it. But I feel like
People
if
with OCD
yeah,
watch that.
if words are being said, stuff is happening. I think people will at least give you a chance. If they then choose to chat, then it's now your job to interact in a way that they will then stay, and then invest,
And
build
if
a relationship, like you said. So
And if you can't think of anything to say, just start commentating on your gameplay. Like,
Yeah.
just explain what you're doing at any given time. Like, just give someone something to latch onto
Yeah.
other than just your raw gameplay.
yeah,
And eventually conversation will start from there as well.
and San, I'm not like this is nothing against you like whatsoever, cause like I'm not gonna say that you're wrong here, but like I've never watched your stream, but you're saying you're giving good content, but you don't think they're staying because there's no fancy stuff. I'll tell you right now, even right now, yeah, I have some things on like my stream for overlay. I am the least like fancy person when it comes to overlay and stuff like that. Like one of my mods has been actively telling me like, hey, you need to like you should be putting some more overlay type stuff on your stream, like make it look professional. But in all honesty, like you don't need to. And when my stream was at its highest point, I actually had the least amount of stuff on my screen. It was literally just my camera. So I'm not saying like no, it's not because you don't have fancy stuff. It's because you have bad content. No, I'm just saying that there's something there that is a reason why they're not staying. And these are just suggestions. I think Goose could
but-
hit the home run to finish if you want.
I feel like Rest is lying though. Have you seen his little tip jar? That's high production stuff right there. That's high production stuff
It
right
came
there.
from
Okay.
Streamlabs, and I typed in Google white box, and I put it behind the thing. And it's like half off the screen, half on. I didn't even crop it. Like, remember this, guys? Remember this shoe street? Like, you know, it's scuffed, dude. You can't. I'm gonna do it again. You see my chair? You see my foldable chair? Do you see this thing, dude? Is this high quality racing chair? No, dude. I'm a scuffed streamer. I'm a scuffed streamer. Maybe it's because I'm brown, dude. I don't know, dude. But somehow I'm just making it out here. I'm struggling, but I'm making it, dude. Okay.
I sit
Oh,
on my
man.
bed back here at the back of the truck.
So it's like, you know, you're gonna figure it out, dude. But 34 followers in a week. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
dude,
so good.
Solid.
That's solid.
That's real solid.
And then, but there are gonna be people that follow and they just don't come back, or maybe they don't all come back at the same time. Like you'll
Yeah.
see, I like looked at my stats today. 70 plus unique people came through during the stream. But what was the average viewers during the stream? 9, because they weren't just there at the same time. So you might be doing well, but you don't think you're doing well because they're just not all there at the same time. But you're still
but yeah.
growing, you're getting follows. But they're not all going to be there at the same time. We got people with different time zones and stuff like that, you know? So.
I got
Yeah.
a lot of red.
Say Russian people?
Yeah.
Because you're coast to coast. Right? I mean,
I think it's because I also stream it from like usually like 10 at night to like 5 in the morning, usually, like my block.
okay,
So
shoot.
I get a lot of international.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, plus yes, okay, this guy said some people just come in and leave. There's some people like they just click through and it's maybe not even that like they're bored, like they're people that like just don't follow streams and they don't chat. Like I'll do that with streams where like I'll pop in like even like huge streamers, I'll just pop in but I won't follow.
Mhm.
It's not my type of content, but I'll check them out. I might even come back 2 or 3 times. I just might not
Yeah.
follow. You know,
And
it happens.
also, like, let's say they pop in, right, and they're like, "Oh, this guy's cool," and then they just like tab out and go, like, they're doing some other stuff. Like, Peter, you don't get the view, right? Like, if you're tabbed out, like, don't you have to be like the main?
I don't
screen?
know actually.
No, you
No?
you just can't have your stream muted.
Oh,
Gotcha,
well,
gotcha.
there you-
Like
The
I
more
don't
you
think this
know.
podcast is like super boring or like we're doing something wrong, but we had 60 viewers before and now we've been going between like 40 and 46 just as I've been noticing. I'm not going to take that as a hit like, "Oh my gosh, like people just decide to leave." Like and
Or
then
people have things to do.
yeah, people have stuff to do and then some people have come back. So like I don't get like super discouraged, like the same thing's going on. We still have podcasts. There's people that come in for a bit and they have to leave.
Yeah.
And they asked me on my Discord, where's the podcast posted to so I can watch it, you know? You just unhitch it? Is he still on?
Huh?
We're
Okay.
home, boys. We're home.
Oh no, I'm pulling into a parking lot and it had a really big speed bump at the entrance to it.
Oh.
But yeah, man. So Sinestral, dude, I would just say like when you have the viewers that you have, just try to keep them there, man. Try to stay engaged with them as much as you can, and then, I mean, eventually they're gonna pile up, dude. But you just have to be aware that, especially in the beginning, it's really tough for people to stay in a channel, especially like when there's
Oh, that's weird. You can see my trailer in chat.
when there's not a lot of viewers in there. You know what I mean? Like they'll stop by, they might say like, "Hey," and then they'll be quiet for a while, and then they might just bounce. So you just gotta accept it.
You
But
guys.
just try your best. Just try your best to
Yeah.
engage with them as much as possible.
You got any other thoughts, Goose? I guess like
as
viewer
far-
retention.
For viewer retention, I think Clam brought this up, but it's like literally just sitting there and talking the whole time. That was the biggest thing. And if someone comes in and says one thing in chat, like you literally keep chatting with them for 3 minutes until they respond. Like I've noticed that like some people won't respond. Like if you just say what's up, like they don't say anything back. But if you continue to try to like dig for points or questions that like may be of interest to them, you
Yeah.
can keep them around a lot longer. It also is super helpful if you have other people in your chat that are, friendly and will bring things up
Yeah.
to new people in chat. Like, but obviously you have to build a community for that. But that makes it a lot easier to retain viewers that are active in chat.
Yeah.
Mimios for sure also brought up in the chat here that he thinks having a currency helps. I mean, if someone comes into the stream and they see like everybody gambling and dueling each other and just doing random stuff, like that might even making it more inviting just to see stuff going on in the chat already.
Yeah, that's true. That's actually one of the reasons why I added it. I was like, okay, I want a reward system so that people that are watching like are earning something, for being here. Like there's something to show for their time. And then at the same time, I saw like gamble spam where I'm like, okay, my chat is just more active, even though like it's not, but
Yeah.
more pieces of chat are going through because there's always a stream elements response to the person's command. So there's stuff like that. But I mean, I don't know if you guys do this, but like, do you guys ever like call out somebody when you like look in like your viewer account, like you see all the names and you'll like call out like a new name that like hasn't even chatted yet but they're watching?
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes they're bots, I think, but like I don't know, there's some people that will like call out and they're like, oh shoot, like they didn't intend to talk or anything, they're just like, oh, I got called out, and like they'll like talk and chat to you.
Bro, do you know how long I talked to Electrical Skateboard when I first started streaming?
Yeah.
Because I didn't know. I would have full-blown conversations with this dude. With this
Skateboarder
bot.
respond or what's up?
Yeah, I'd be like, bro,
Left
you're
him on
here
red.
every day, man.
Did
You're
he
here
do it
every
to follow?
day.
He committed, baby, let's go. I like that. Now
Electrical skateboard, electrical longboard,
Yeah,
commander.
that's actually
Yeah.
not that
Really
embarrassing though,
I
technically.
was like, this boy's cold.
Well, Longboard actually was an active user though. Like Longboard would do that thing, and there were certain hours of the day where he was actually live, and whoever would win the raid, he would actually go talk to him. It's actually a really dope account, like that just was all about helping small streamers. And just this is super off track, but in my opinion, if Longboard and Skateboard just switch their accounts to be their personal streams, there's nothing wrong with that. Like they spent all this
Yeah.
time helping people get affiliate and up their average viewers and give them traction. By all means, switch your accounts to personal ones and start streaming, because I'll probably watch.
Yeah.
Like I think it was a very helpful thing. But yeah, I know what you mean. There's some people like where you'll talk to them and like there's like bots and you're just like, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you realize the moment
Yeah.
you realize you're like, oh man.
I had this one sus one. Like I don't know how bots and all this stuff works, but I called them out, dude, and they followed like
What?
30 seconds after my sentence and didn't say anything. Never have
Was it
said anything in my
Commander
chat. Hasn't actually viewed again. But like there was someone that was in the viewer list for days. So I'm like, oh, that's weird. So like I'll just say what's up to him. I don't know if it like triggered on like me saying the username or something, but like they followed like this and then never came back, never chatted ever.
If it triggered off you saying the username of the bot, that's a really bot.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I don't know much about it, so I don't really. But let me hit up some more questions. Gotta get the overlay up, dude. You guys can't be seeing these questions, dude. Let me see. Who's did I not answer yet, dude? Oh, is it Kylie?
Yeah.
Um,
Kylie had a
when it comes to a day where you'll get like over 1,000 viewers, would you still play / mention the viewers that you started with, you know, like the OGs.
Of course.
In my opinion, like
Oh, yeah.
by all means, like they, you know, like there's some people that have like, you know, like the sub only games and stuff like that. There's a streamer I used to watch that now, like when she was like 25 viewers, and now it's like 500 average, like been partnered for like the longest time. And I'll come in chat's like recitation, like now I don't think that person like remembers me, but when they were at like 200 something, like I would get in the sub games and I've never subbed before, but I'm like an OG, and everyone chatting like I was keeping like live back in the day. Like everyone was like recitation, cracking all these jokes, dude. Like what a fun guy in chat, dude. I was keeping chat rolling. So like you kind of get, I feel like a streamer that like cares is gonna like recognize that. They're gonna
Oh, for sure.
recognize the OGs. Those are like, I feel like for the big streamers, that's what VIP is for. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
they could just
Yeah.
go back and VIP all the OGs that have been there since day one. You know, I
Yeah.
think I don't think it's like that anymore. But my dashboard used to have this like art from like, shoot, how many years ago would this be? Like 6 years ago, when someone did like some Minecraft like art thing that they used on some website that would generate it like for him, but they put like recitation on it. And I was like, oh thanks, dude. Like I know his username to this day, and if he ever comes back,
Yeah.
VIP with open arms, dude. Okay, P Dungy on Twitch. Shout out to you, man. Okay, if you ever played a different game than Minecraft and you're like older now, dude, come on over, dude. I got
You're
you.
older now.
Come on over, dude. VIP just waiting for you, man. But is that something like you guys think you would seek that out, or like
Oh, for
would
sure.
you forget them? Do you
No.
think no? Okay.
Absolutely,
No.
let it go to my head. Absolutely, never looking back, without a doubt. I'll see you losers, you know. Catch
Yeah.
me at the top.
You might get a little lost in the chat though. I feel like if you're talking thousand, like this is Twitch chat. Like I feel like you would lose.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
Goose, have you ever gotten like a raid and you're just like, oh shoot, I'm not used to this chat pace.
But I feel like that is
flipping
with
out?
the VIP, like you said before.
Yeah,
Coming.
you
You're like,
go
oh
find
yeah,
them.
I see you, I see you.
But I think it's safe to say that like everyone here would not just forget like all of their viewers.
I
Don't
feel like
forget
if
your
they were
roots.
old school, like I feel
Yeah.
like if they were old school viewers, that they would find a way to get your attention. Like they would drop
Yeah.
some bits to be like, "Hey, what's up?" And you'd be like, "Oh my god, I haven't seen you in 10 years. Where the hell are
Yeah.
you?"
What other question? Wait, did Kylie give another one?
Kylie talked a lot. You might have.
Oh, once you get more popular, would you
Oh,
do
okay.
something for the people that were there in the beginning? So do you guys have any like ideas for like a tribute stream? I'll go last on this one. I'm gonna have Goose go first, actually. You've been called out.
I already told all the OGs they get merch, dude.
Oh,
We
okay.
told 'em-
Okay.
If there gets a point where there's merch, they're getting merch.
Okay.
Yeah, they know. The
Okay.
boys know.
Oh, I might need. Am I in the race, or was that too late, dude? I was too late, dude, for the merch.
I'll check the
You
list.
missed
dude.
the
I'll see if there's room for you, dude. I don't know.
Alright,
We'll
fair
see
enough.
about it.
Fair enough. All right. Fair enough, dude. How about Clam, dude?
Shoot, dude, I hadn't even really thought about it because all my OGs are still very present in my channel, and so I usually just play with them, raid them on a regular basis. Like that's
Okay.
usually that's usually where my raids go, is like towards my OG friends that
Okay.
also stream. But as far as like doing something special, like in the long run, I haven't really put a whole lot of thought into it as of.
Okay.
I know that might sound bad, but
Well, but still, it's on a regular basis. You are doing something that is investing in those people. So maybe it's not this one time big grand thing. It's over time. I think that's just as good. But Dottie, would you have any? I think Dottie is one of the most creative here. That I think he come up with something crazy, like something crazy for him. I'm telling you, if you guys saw his Halloween stream, it's no joke. Like it's no joke.
All the OGs get free wallabies.
Yo, pet wallaby, dude. Let's freaking go.
Dottie making like a, I can see Dottie making like a tribute video.
Yeah, I feel like that's where it goes. I mean, I haven't got anything now.
Wait.
on the horizon where it'd be at the point where there are like OGs that, I need to make a point of, doing the whole thing. But I feel like I don't know. I struggle with coming up with stuff on the spot. I don't know. You guys probably haven't been able to notice it so in my talking and good at conversation in general. But yeah.
Dottie
I
is
think
a
it does sound good.
schemer. He's a schemer, guys. I'm
The
telling you.
long con.
I'm telling you
By
right
the time
now.
it comes
The
around,
long con.
oh boy.
But how long was that Halloween thing like planned? I'm just curious because I watched it. Okay, guys, he dressed up as Robin. He made a promo video. He made a bunch of overlays for it. It was a good like it was just a high production value stream. Like it's the opposite of what I put out.
I'm good at planning stuff, but I'm not good at executing it. Like that was all filmed and all made on like the half hour before I planned to go live, and then I ended up going live like an hour late because I didn't plan properly.
Gotcha.
Like I just love planning more than actually executing. But
Got it.
it makes me the illusion of productivity. Yeah, I'm getting stuff done.
Thank you very much for the 200. That one bald
Okay.
gamer. Hey, don't worry. There's Bosley. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna grow right back. Yeah, I'm telling you right now. Actual freaking full head of hair in no time.
Bro, you just gotta put those McDonald's fries on your. They came out with a study. The grease they used to cook the fries in is really good for hair growth.
Wait, I don't know if you're taking the.
It's a real thing. That's a real thing.
All right, guess
Really?
we're taking an intermission. I have a
Yeah.
phone call to make, boys.
Yeah.
DB, what you got? What would be the DB special? Like the
Oh,
tribute,
man.
dude.
Bro, I don't know. Honestly, because I do giveaways all the time and stuff, so I just feel like I like give away my house or something because I just keep escalating every time. Do you know what I mean? So it's like
Yeah.
I'm setting myself up for failure once I get to that level, or if I get to that level. So I don't know, but it'd be something crazy though.
Mhm.
I really want to get to. I don't. Yeah, I honestly I don't know. I
Okay.
just it keeps getting worse with every giveaway. My wife is getting that much closer. She's like getting another like divorce paper. Like
Oh no,
printed out.
no, no! Is she in chat? DB fangirl, don't do it. I just
You gotta
Don't
pull a
do
ninja.
it.
You gotta
Fair
pull a
enough.
ninja and buy a house for all your mods.
there. Oh wow.
My house around your mouth.
Okay.
That's sick.
That's what he
I
did.
feel like doing stuff like that would be sick. I feel like that's why America is great because everybody's relatively close by. You can do meetups and stuff super easy, you know. I want a pool party with a view. Relatively,
Well,
you know?
yeah.
It's like you're in the same country. You can take
Yeah.
a
There's no
flight.
internet. Yeah.
But no one lives in New Zealand. It's a struggle.
Well, for you though, because I think it would be easy for you to get American viewers than it would for me to get New Zealand viewers. So you could do it. You could probably do an international tour, and people would care if you got big. If I got big, no one would care if I went to New Zealand. Except for Dottie, I'll show
Just
up.
be
I'd come
Dottie.
to that.
I'll
meetup.
just like, which side of the road do I drive on? Like, there's a freaking wallaby in the trunk. Like, this was a rental. I don't know why it's in there. Like, that's what I don't know. I
It
just.
just comes with the rental.
Yeah.
So for
One
me,
free.
I used to do, and I need to get back to it because those subs that I used to do it for, like when it was like their first sub, they're now 6-month subs now. And I used to do tribute streams. So like my friend, the girl reading this is his Twitch name. His name is Geo, right? I did like a Geo tribute stream. A Lucas is Born as a 6-month sub. I did a Lucas tribute stream where I played TF2 the whole stream just for him. I hate TF2, but it's like his favorite game. So I basically just kind of let them choose what the stream's gonna be, or I like plan to play a game and go hard, like every game, like this is for you, dude. Like so I need to get back to doing that because those subs that were OGs are now 6-month subs, and I gotta do something special. Also with the merch that I'm hoping to come out with soon, when my logo's finished being redone, I'm making shirts for the 6-month subs only that they get for free that I'll ship to them. So, and it's stuff that I won't sell to the just the viewers that want to buy stuff in the future.
Exclusive.
So it's exclusive stuff essentially. Yeah. Vegeta said he'll be the next 6 months sub. Fair enough, dude. I count on it, dude. Let me put the overlay. Do we have any more? Or are we gonna wrap this one up, dude? I think that's it. Kylie, I know it was political. It's got nothing to do with you. It's just like I value my relationship with these streamers too much to talk about politics and pop off, you know? Like I don't wanna I don't wanna get like swung on, dude, you know?
I'm curious about what it was.
Oh, it's just thoughts on liberals in general, and it's just like, whoa, we're gonna like, you know, that is a like 6-lane freeway, like that is a big road.
You shouldn't even
you know?
take that question serious. Kylie's like 12. She is.
But she
I don't
wants to
even know
know,
what a
dude.
liberal
She
is.
wants to know. You never know. Freedom class, thanks. Oh, thanks for the sub, my guy. Holy crap. I appreciate it, dude. I'll give you one sub question. It's not about politics if you're down before we close out, but no, but like there are people that have asked like serious questions like that. They're politically driven. Like we got one last week that I saved, and maybe I'll make a compilation of those questions and we'll have one like that. But I just feel like maybe we'd make a podcast off Twitch that would be recorded and posted somewhere. But like I just don't feel like there is the most space here on Twitch for that. Like, it gets clipped. Like PewDiePie talks about his feelings like anti-Semite. Like they just like call him out for this stuff, and I'm like, what? He was just making a video about opinions on stuff that were not even radical.
Scared of being
Yeah, like
scared of being called an
they weren't
anti-Semite
even
because of your views,
radical.
huh?
Yeah, but they weren't this type of view, so they must be radical to the other side. So like, I don't even want to get tied up in that. Like, you know.
Understandable.
Are we gonna get? Oh, that was another question. Okay, and this is for everyone. Like, if you guys have ideas, like I'm taking them. But we were thinking about this. I actually tried to do it on Thanksgiving, but I couldn't get everyone together. Basically, they were asking if we could do like a stream with like all the affiliates on their own stream, and we're all playing something together. So like, there's like the Jackbox party games or like other stuff. Like, would that be something that like we could pull off? Like, what would it be a certain game, or like how would you get a bunch of streamers to play the same game together?
The Jackbox party.
That's always good.
Yeah, I don't own it, but
Moving
I've
on.
heard it's not.
Wait, Jackbox?
Yes,
Mm.
Jackbox
That sounds,
like party
sounds really sus.
pack. What? What?
Wait,
Oh,
what is that?
It's
Jackbox?
like
What
it's
is it?
it's like a it's like a pack of like party games or like group games, and there's like
Okay.
20 of them or something.
Oh, like
and-
Mario Party.
Yeah, it's
Well,
it's like
kind
that.
of, but they're chat
It's
interactive as well.
Online.
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I
you can link
know-
your Twitch and
Rifle.
interact via
Yeah.
chat. It's
Mm.
awesome.
Panda Man, who hasn't been on this podcast, but maybe one day, he plays that a lot on his stream, and it's super fun, super interactive. So I think that would be like the easy answer. But yeah. Oh, thanks for you gifted a sub to Wrecking. Freedom's who is Freedom from, dude?
Uh,
I don't think
Well,
he's
I
from my
found
chat.
freedom from Twitter.
From Twitter.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
I started checking him out. Dude, that dude is one of the most supportive dudes on Twitch. That guy is on
That's-
everybody. I think he's gifted out like 180 subs total, like this month alone or something crazy. It's wild, dude. This guy's
Alright.
like, and he's out there all the time, always
man.
tweeting out other people's streams,
Yeah.
always dropping
Dang.
in their chat to say what's up to him. I'm telling you, that
I
that's
respect
why I
that.
told you we
Yeah.
should get that dude on here. And he's new. He's new, and he grew so quick.
He streams.
And he's just
At my household.
yeah, and he's
I will
just a
check you out,
all-around
dude. I'll check you out. I know that
What's his-
there's a couple
what's his
streamers
name?
in line. Wait, what's up?
What's his channel?
It
I can't
is
see his-
Freedom Cleanse.
Cleanse.
Yeah, Freedom Cleanse. And basically, it has nothing to do with like maybe like any in particular like, streamer that like wants to be on it, but like because there's like some past stuff, I have to like handpick people for this podcast. So I have to like check them out. Sometimes I don't think that they're fit for the environment. Like they might be a good streamer, but they're not fit for this type of environment. So I'll definitely check you out. Sound like a cool dude, and I owe DB 2 gifted subs that I'll sneak him in
Get
there.
out of here with
sometime.
that. No.
That's why he's here, though. I
Gift
feel
it
like
to him.
because okay, or 2 cleanses way. I got you, man, okay.
Yeah.
And now you have the gift, the gift badge, dude. Okay, do any of you guys have a question before we end here that like just about streaming that any of you 4 have for like the rest of the group? Because I'm down to answer them before we end here. I also need to find a streamer to raid, so I have time. But any dying questions you guys have to ask the group? Because I'm down to answer whatever.
Yeah, I don't. So I think moment.
Nothing. Okay. Anything else
Um,
on anything else for chat? Trying to think if there's anyone.
Have you guys
Uh,
heard
I
of
want it.
Twitch Prime?
Ri-
Twitch Prime.
What's that? What is that? What's Twitch Prime?
What is Twitch Prime?
Twitch Prime.
What's,
What is Twitch Prime? Twitch
yeah.
Prime is great, man. You can link your Amazon Prime to your Twitch. I don't know how it works because that shit's not in New Zealand, but
Really?
you can get free subs,
do that?
That's crazy.
1 per month to
Okay.
anyone.
Okay.
You like Recidation? Drop him a free sub.
Me?
Next month rolls around, you get a
What?
whole nother free sub. DB Fanboy Game. Boom, that's it. You know what happens the next month though? It's crazy. Get this. Want to switch it up? Gooseboy 3. No, it's
Wait a
not
minute.
just these either. Clam Waffles the next month. It keeps going. Anyone on this website, easy. Twitch Prime.
So you're
Check it
telling
out.
me that like
Twitch
so
Prime.
like but every month I could do it again. So I can
Mm.
sub it no money out of my pocket?
0.
I might have to do that right now. I might have to go find a
That's a
streamer
great
and do it
idea.
right now. Okay. I have a Paladin streamer that I follow that we could raid. We hit Spooky last
the
time.
Paladin,
We
man.
could do Illusion if you guys want. I know he raided the podcast last week.
Yeah.
Should we do Illusion?
Show the love back.
Seems only fair, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me get that copy paste, guys. Once
Oh,
again,
Kyle wants
guys,
to see the intro one more time.
the intro. Oh, for sure, for sure. Let me just hit /raid and just like get it all prepped up and just not click it. Okay. So I gotta put it right here. I gotta do that, and then I gotta put. Oh wait, shoot. Gotta put this at the top. Okay. I'm gonna play it, guys. Before we leave, all these streamers will just type in chat. They have the VIP badge. You can click their name and follow them. Couple of these guys are here every week, and then some of them are here occasionally because they're always guesting. I love having them on. So yeah, just make sure you check out all those guys and follow them. They have some great streams going on. So I'm gonna play the intro for you guys.
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paperboy, evening TV. Did I get delivered here? Somebody tell me, please. This whole world's confusing me. Clouds as mean as you've ever seen. Ain't a bird who knows you're true. Then a little voice inside you whispers. Don't sell your dreams so soon.
Alright guys, thanks for coming. Make sure you guys follow all these streamers, and we'll see you guys not this coming Sunday, but the Sunday after that, okay? Make sure you guys show Illusion OG some love here. We're going to go ahead and hit him with a raid. He raided us last week, so make sure you guys
And
check him out, please.
Shout out to Limp.